Good morning, beautiful patrons. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful, what is the second day of the week, guys, Oh my God! So sorry, I am running late. Miss Grasshopper still had her my keys in her bag, guys. So I was at Central Station. Then I found out, oh my God, my keys are still in her bag. So I had to make my way back to the studio, collect the keys, go back into the metro, into Central Station, back to the bus, up the stairs, and live we go, guys. So, homie, great to see you. Jody M, welcome. Miss Penny Black, we love you. Lori Lash, Lulu 51, and Melly Gator. 1960, guys. We love that year. God bless you all. That fella's great to see you. Miss Penny Black, we love your beautiful soul. But you are all here because you know the storm is upon us.
My fellow Christian warriors, set yourselves apart from this corrupt generation. Be saints. That is the freedom that I wish for you. Freedom from sin. Freedom from our weaknesses. Freedom from the slavery that sin makes out of all of us. That is the freedom that is worth dying for. Kind of reminds me of the words that Mel Gibson first intoned in his Academy Award-winning film Braveheart, when he said to his ragtag army, and I say to you tonight, I see before me a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You've come to fight as free men, and free men you are. What will you do without freedom? Will you fight? No! Yeah, fight, you may die. Run and you live. At least a while. Dying in your beds many years from now, would you have been willing to trade all the years from this day to that for one chance? Just one chance to come back here and tell our enemy, you can take our lives. You can never take our freedom. Every man dies. Not every man truly lives. We must fight for that authentic freedom and live, my friend. By God, we must live. And with the Holy Spirit as your shield and Christ as your sword, may you join Saint Michael and all the angels in defending God and sending Lucifer and his henchmen straight right back to hell where they belong. The storm is upon us. But not without Jesus, our rudder. And in the words of Reagan, evil is powerless if the good are unafraid. God bless you.
God bless you, beautiful pages. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful day, guys. Let us play Hold the Line. And let me shout each and every one out because you know they love you, right? Let me see, guys. Let me put the volume a little bit down. Let's fine tune this, guys. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Okay.
love you. We will be back in some form.
Too many of us think it is impossible. Too many think it is unreal. But that is a dangerous, defeatist belief. It leads to the conclusion that we are gripped by forces we cannot control.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the storm magnet.
Okay, guys, we have arrived. Thank you all so much for joining us on this short notice, guys, because yesterday I told Lance, let's go live, guys. I told you guys already on, I guess, Sunday, but I got so much planned today, guys. I did the acupuncture. Now I'm doing the show. I got to bring Miss Grasshopper to the studio because she can't do the streets alone now with a big belly. You know, I got to be with her every step of the way, guys. And then, you know, I found out that my keys were still in her bag, so I had to make my way back, do the show right now. And then, you know, after 2.5 hours, we gotta cut short, guys, because we're gonna have a 3D echo, guys, having a first real look at the little grasshopper that we got cooking in the kitchen, guys. And so I'm really excited, guys. So I got a lot of things, guys. We have a renovation going on, you know, so you know, my hands are so full, guys. So if the decodes are lacking a little bit, please understand, guys. I got so much going on. But without further ado, guys, let us introduce the two guys who wish these shows are not possible. All the way from the Pacific Coast, the man that never sleeps and that is born ready, the man in the middle, and the man in between, Mr. Lance on his epic quest. How you doing, my friend?
Well, what's up, Grasshopper, Durfman, into our wonderful chat. And that kind of kills the acupuncture when you gotta run around like that. Huh?
I think I still got a few needles in my neck. No joking.
Right? I gotta go.
Right.
You get a nice, nice acupuncture, and then all of a sudden you're running around the city, right? Like,
oh man, I'm chill like a cucumber. Oh shit.
So yeah, you know what? I'm so excited. Like, yesterday was such a good meeting, right?
Yeah.
Elon cracking me up wearing a Trump is right about everything hat in the meeting. Freaking dying, dude. Oh, jeez. I've seen that.
Elon
Now.
is a living meme, guys.
I was like, Elon, you know what I mean? Like the only one wearing a hat, right? Everyone else is in suits and dresses, right? Elon comes in with like, hey, I got my what do you call it? My blazer on. You know what I mean? Like just the jacket.
Geniuses, guys. Geniuses.
And a hat.
You know?
Trump is right about everything. Man.
What
Pam
you gonna
Bondi
do?
just basically laying into everyone, right? Put them on the spot. Letting everybody know that Trump did enact the death penalty, right? And it will be used. So,
buckle up, guys.
States
is being said.
Yeah, for real. Calling out, you know what I mean? Of course I would forget her dang name, Crockett. You know what I mean? For her loud mouth, she about to get censored is what's gonna happen. She gonna get put on timeout.
Yeah. Who's that again?
Is that Jasmine Crockett, the one that keeps running her mouth? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, Bonnie literally put out a warning to her yesterday, right? Like, you better tread lightly. Literally, is what she told her, right? Like, you are a congresswoman. Like, you need to tread lightly. You can't be out here. You know what I mean?
Action got consequences, guys.
Yeah. So, man, just like the way that they're, like yesterday's meeting was just epic. And then you seen it everywhere. Pam was on Fox and everywhere else afterwards, right? Just like, I'm tired of this, right? I mean, you seen the comms with Alina Habba, right? And I mean, that was so right on, right? Like, it has to be done correctly. It has to be done by the law.
Guys.
I'm like,
I like Habba, guys.
If that wasn't a calm to you, right? And then she goes on and starts talking about Epstein and how they got to do everything correctly, right? Everything has to be done by the law. So, there's so much happening behind the scenes, right? Like, I'm so happy right now with this administration. I mean, of course, we could be deporting more people, but once we get these stupid court cases out the way, which they pretty much told them yesterday, like, you got no authority, get the hell out of here, right? Like,
Yeah.
uh, yeah,
You
I
know,
just
what
every
they are
day it's something,
deporting are
right?
the criminals, right? They know who the criminals are. Those guys are the foot soldiers for the deep state, right? The
Mm-hmm.
others, you know, it's going to cost a lot of money to go after them. So they created a little app, right? Say, hey guys, if you want to come back here legally, sign out, go out, come back in, and you know. But if you don't, you're gonna lose. If we're gonna find you, which eventually they're gonna do, but these people are not really a threat. Those are not the foot soldiers, the MS-13, Trenda, Diagua, or whatever, however you're gonna call them, right? You know, those guys are,
TDA,
yeah, those are the bad guys. The other ones
those are
are,
the bad
you know,
ones.
but and I gotta say, you know, like those some of the people that are
Part.
here illegally are the ones that are going to vote left, right? So they have to move, right?
Yeah, I mean, Trump said they brought in probably 20 million, right?
Ooh,
Like, I mean, if you think about that on a daily, right? That means like, what is that? Like 60, 70,000 people a day have to
now a
go.
week, I guess, right?
Is it
Every
a week,
week
a
or some
day?
or
It's
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
like that's. I think it's a week because a day would be kind of a.
Yeah, I think they were flying. Yeah, something like that. It's a shame that I changed my. It's not a shame because I'm happy that I'm back as Grasshopper on
Now you
Twitter.
can't find nothing.
No, I can't find shit. You know, when I do, you know, I had it all figured out. I did a whole rundown on the numbers, and yeah. So and it equates to the numbers that the Lance was saying. I just don't know if it was daily or I think it was weekly or
I think it was
monthly.
weekly
Yeah, yes, one of those. But
because
yeah,
daily. I
man.
don't think they could do that daily. Like in no, that would be a lot, right? Like
Yeah,
60,000 in a day.
flush down traffic.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm happy with the hundred, the couple hundred they're getting a day, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you look at the ICE department, right?
Yeah.
Look at I mean the White House, right? But I was looking at ICE yesterday and I'm like, damn, they've arrested a lot of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the FBI is working, ICE is working, no matter what these stupid
Ice,
mayors say,
baby.
right? And then Holman's got the mayor of Boston where she was like, everything is safe. And then he goes in and arrests like 300 freaking, um, you know what I mean? Like criminals, you know what I mean? That have committed crimes that they let out. I think she's about to, I think, I think
Yeah,
something about to happen. They were
absolutely,
already
guys.
lawyered up, right? When they went and
Mm-hmm.
testified. So
Yeah.
now they actually go in and fine. I think one of them was an actual like rapist or
Mm.
child trafficker that they let back out and then they got him again. You know what I mean? Like, Jew. There's so much going on, right? At one
Mm.
time. It's just moving. It's moving fast. It just seems like nothing is happening, right? But
Oh shoot, a lot is happening.
there's a lot
A lot
happening.
is. Uh-huh.
There's a
Elon is making
lot
sure that
happening.
everything that can stand in the way for the D5 that is going to happen, that snowball, that avalanche can go down smoothly, guys. You know, America is screaming for it. Everybody might be saying nothing is happening, but when Trump was at the DOJ, he was making sure I already did it all, right? You got
Now you
Cash
do it.
Patel at the FBI. You got Dan Bongino below him, right? Look at their podcast, guys. You know, the right man for the right job. We got Pam Bondi. Listen to her, man. What she was saying throughout the years. And you got it all set, guys. You got RFK, you know, making America healthy again, and Trump signing those beautiful executive orders with his own little Sharpie, right? With a beautiful,
With his
famous
own
Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Treat, 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 treat,
Yeah,
treat,
he
treat,
likes
treat,
putting his
treat.
signature on
Yeah.
everything. That's what he can't understand out of all of it, right?
That's a
Like,
long autograph,
why don't
guys.
you want to sign it? Like, that's history. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
You want an auto pen for that? That's stupid,
Mm,
right? Like,
no.
I
Yeah,
want
but
my
he's
signature.
yeah.
He's like, I've practiced my whole life for this. Wait a minute,
I
right?
wanted to give a shout out to Teresa. We love you, sister. Welcome. Jordy M is with us on on YouTube, brother. God
But
already
yeah,
won is with us on Rumble. Yes, Lance.
things are heating up, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
Trump keeps telling us April 2nd, April 2nd. Now we got April 2nd is Liberation Day, right? So
Hmm.
like
And then the year after, guys, we got America 250 years, guys. That's gonna be a celebration.
got a lot to clean up first though.
Hmm. Well, that's happening.
I
You
know.
know, think about
Quick.
all those guys going to Ecuador, right? All those guys, those are the foot soldiers for the deep state. You know, Elon is cleaning out the government, right? So the foot soldiers are gone. ISIS is getting bombed. Iran is broke, right? They invested everything into nothing because it all went up in smokes last week,
Yep.
right? You got to look at the big picture, right?
Yep.
And when you look at all those things, you think, hey, those guys are preparing for something, right? They're cleaning out the path, you know. Um, it's almost like a day before inauguration day, you know. They're cleaning out DC, right? They're putting up all those fences. And you think by yourself, something big is coming, right? Right? They're building the stages and everything, you know, the police are more active. You see through all those um um how do you say that? All
Well, they're
those
scared. The left is
yeah.
scared. Even the
Mm-hmm.
right is scared. It doesn't matter if you did something wrong, you're scared. Like
Oh
I don't
yeah.
care what
You
side
had
you're on.
all the time, guys, to do the right thing, you know?
Cuz
And
Cash told them too,
still,
right? Like I don't care what side you're on.
yeah. And
If you
still,
committed a crime, that's it.
yeah. And
And they're
still, you
finding
know,
all their like I say, the probably the most thing that Q said was follow the money, right?
mm,
Follow the money, follow the money, follow the money. And now we're
and that's
actually getting
exactly what
follow the money. And Elon's connecting all the dots. And that,
mm,
like, I think we have to watch the what they said yesterday, honestly,
mm,
from the Doge meeting they had.
yeah.
I think we should watch it just
Okay.
because um I don't know, that's where Pam says like, right? Like she's working with Doge and they've got a team together.
All
It,
right.
just like the stuff she said, right? Like was it it blows my mind, honestly. And then
Mm-hmm.
all of them were chiming in like, "Oh, we cut 3 billion here. Up, I cut a trillion here. Up, we." They're just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Woo!" Let me find the link and we'll put it up. And if we watch it, we watch it. Um, but we should at least watch Pam's part, right? Like at least watch the part with Bondi because I think that part was very telling of what's about to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. My internet
that's all
is
I got to say.
unstable
Thank you,
again.
Grass. I love you guys.
Okay, Lance, we love you. My internet is unstable again, so but we want to give a shout out to Watcher222 who joined us and says, "Good morning, beautiful world patriots. Just got the job site. Just got on to the job site. Rolling out my tools. I'll be lurking." Watcher, we love you, and please be careful, my friend. And I still remember that beautiful video you made. Maybe you can post it on on Twitter. Remember that one that you posted with the music and you were doing some kind of, you know, moonwalk with the shadows, Watcher? I like that video. So, Watcher, we love you, man. Mr. Gap Code, we love you, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. Firstborn Unicorn is with us, and let us introduce the man that you all know as Mr. Butterboy. The man that knows without being told, Mr. 45, believe it or not, heartbeats a minute. Do not let him tell you otherwise, guys. Mr. RQ Durfman. How you doing? You run the graveyard shift, huh?
Yes, I was.
All
And
right.
I have not had a chance to take a nap
Well,
because I've been busy
all right.
trying to put a couple of things together here. Um, there was one from a few days ago that I did a couple of things. I scrapped them and then shout out to Miss Penny. She gave me a heads up on something, and I was like, oh, it clicked, and I was able to finally, after some retooling, make a pretty sweet graphic for again rapid response and Elon.
Boom.
Yeah, from the 22nd and 23rd. So I've got that in store for you guys. I gotta say though, it's not like I feel like I need sleep at the moment, because it's there's nothing better than being with you, Grasshopper,
Those
Lance,
who know, right?
and with everybody that's in the chat, from T Frustrated to Jordy to Teresa, Ottaviani, Kendra DeLeon, and Miss Penny, Banksy, Bonsai, Starla 20, Blind Lady Liberty. I can't mess
We
up your
love
name,
her.
sorry. Lori Leach, nice to see you. And God Already Won, very nice to see you as well. And Teresa Red, good to see you too. It's nice to have a full house, and I'd like to say hello to Watcher222, Lurk Away, and be safe on the job site, sir. And big shout out to fellow Canuck, Stratman Picks,
Boom.
and Ted Phillips. Good to see you guys. Ooh, what do we have here?
Well, let me wrap my head around this, guys.
Sorry, I got thrown off by The Simpsons.
Don't you love these memes?
I mean, I like the memes. I don't like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I used to, but I don't anymore. So
I haven't watched The Simpsons for so long, but they're still on. It's the running longest cartoon ever.
yeah,
And they are a little what do you call it? I don't know, time travelers?
you don't say.
They know the agenda, guys.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, them and Family
like
Guys.
if Trump knew about 9/11, right, before it happened, and you saw all these artists putting 9/11 in their artistry, in their album covers, and you name it, right? You know that the guys from their cast, the ones that are writing the scripts, they might know a thing or two. So it isn't, far-fetched that those guys are putting those crumbs in there. And in hindsight, you think, they blew up, they blew up a dam in, what was it again? In New Orleans, right? Back in, what was it? 09?
Katrina?
What?
Was that Katrina?
Katrina, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had their, or was that South Park? Maybe that was South Park.
Either or.
Yeah,
all these cartoons are freaking same.
Yeah.
like Durf said, and what was the other one, Durf man?
Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy.
Oh yeah.
Kind of all the same writers.
Mm-hmm. I love to watch Cow and Chicken, by the way. Remember that?
Chicken? Yeah.
Cow and Chicken, yeah. With boneless chicken. That was funny, man.
Wait, do you mean Robot Chicken?
No, Cow and Chicken.
Okay, that I did not watch.
That's funny, man. Cartoon Network. That was funny. And Dexter's Laboratory. Cow and Chicken was funny. And Iron Weasel. Do you know, guys? Do you know that cartoon, Iron Weasel?
Get into the cartoons.
Yeah, you broke up.
That's why we have Adult Network, right? With adult cartoons, because that's what we all grew up on. So they had to keep it going, right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I never really watched any of that stuff, to be honest. Like, we didn't have the adult Cartoon Network in Canada when I was growing up, at least. And like, even getting to watch Ren and Stimpy, like whenever that would come on, I was like, oh my God, it's Ren and Stimpy. What the hell?
Oh yeah, Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, that's funny.
Pinky
But
and the Brain, that was one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Pinky and
I
the brain. Animaniacs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I vaguely remember those.
And then when
But
I got older,
anyways,
Boondocks. That was one of my favorite. Do you guys remember that
No,
show?
no, 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 no.
Boondocks.
I do, but I didn't watch it and appreciate it.
It was pretty racist, but it was funny as shit.
I mean, when I did watch it, it did make me laugh. I will say that.
But looking back at Ren and Stimpy, it's kind of disgusting, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like it almost has looking back at it, right, with new eyes, it's almost like not that it is evil, but it's more like, I don't know, it's offsetting, off-putting, I don't know, with the puking and everything, and
I was gonna say
it's
the
really
puke and the
it's really
snot
painful
and it
to
kind of
watch.
went along with like Nickelodeon, right? And
Yeah,
their ooze or whatever you
yeah,
want to call it.
yeah,
Their
yeah,
green slime.
yeah. I remember
Remember
watching
those shows?
those.
They used to slime them.
Do you know that cartoon from long ago from how's that called again? The Snorkels. There was like an undersea world.
I do remember that one.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I
That's an oldie, man.
Like the picture just popped in my head. It was almost like
Yeah.
the Smurfs, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
But they had like a longer snout.
yeah, on their head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of the Jetsons, but then underwater, right?
Oh yeah.
you know, yeah, that's funny. Um,
And
yeah,
there's our
okay, guys.
cartoon morning. I hope everyone had. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, okay, guys. Goodbye.
yeah, let's pull up some cartoons. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's
Hey,
decode some cartoons.
before we do that, let's give a quick shout out to a new name in the chat here, Susie Dukes.
All right.
That's a new name. I'm guessing she may have come over from And We Know. She
Awesome.
she wrote, I follow And We Know in X22, so I'm up to date. Well, look, Susie, I don't know if you've watched this show before. We definitely have some archives that you can go through. We also have some short clips that are really worth going through. I know Lance has uploaded some of those to the YouTube channel.
YouTube.
So that's a good place to go and catch up on some of the
The compilations, right?
the
Compilations of
compilations.
these epic live streams that we did on the Trump rallies. That sometimes Trump was holding 3 rallies a day, sometimes 4, even 5 maybe, and we were covering them all, decoding them live, and then Lance would go out of his way to collect the gems, right? And you could watch a compilation video of maybe 8 minutes and see the highlights, right, of that, specific and then you can
18-hour
choose
day.
like, let's see the whole thing, let's go through it, let's see the whole thing, and Lance got it uploaded on the archives on Rumble. So okay, guys, so who
Yeah,
was the new voice? Susie Dukes.
Susie
Okay.
Dukes. She confirms that glad I found this page. LT mentions Grasshopper a lot, so I finally came to catch a show.
Awesome.
Well, we won't disappoint, Susie, because there's some good crumbs.
Okay, guys.
And
so yes.
And we love LT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's a friend of
big
the show.
Have him come back on.
Yeah. I will let him know.
big shout out to LT.
Yes, LT never let us down. When at the not inauguration, but at when Trump won the election, right? He came in. He came in a few times during the live
live
Trump
stream.
rallies, right? Yeah, awesome to have him. A really kind heart. But
Those are the best. When all of a sudden I hear LT, I'm like, hey.
hey, who we got here? Okay, guys. So this is the last step. So that's good. Because we do have something that I either want to start with or something that I want to end with. What should I do, guys? What is wisdom? What is wisdom? Should we start with this or should we end with this? Let me see.
Man, I don't know, but that is a good one.
Yeah. So
They're all good,
yeah,
though. That's the problem.
I know. I'm trying to line this up so I can see all the tabs. So okay, so we're here. Um, what is wisdom? Okay, guys. Let's do this one, especially for Susie Dukes. Susie Dukes, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We're going to give you a recap and show you how Dan Scavino is making this one really special, guys. So, as you know, the patrons that were watching our show last week on Friday, on Sunday, I guess, right? On Friday, we had a lot of internet issues. On Friday, we tried to go around it by using Rumble Studios. Well, we all know how that went, right? So now
That
we're
didn't
back
work.
using OBS. Um, fingers crossed. And again, guys, so it all started with Dan Scavino putting Barack Hussein Obama, Susie Dukes, this is especially for you, as a welcome gift. So Dan Scavino was putting the crosshairs on Barack Hussein Obama, right? By posting the freedom flag at 3:19 p.m. and 3:19 over here, you can see that the timestamp is saying U.S. military versus POTUS. Well, if you go to that previous show that happened before this one, we had that decode regarding that military video, right? Where it had the military timestamps versus POTUS, one of those zero deltas, one of those deltas that Trump hit to make sure that people understood that Trump was confirming the new trip code of Q, right? So it's interesting that the 319 was hit by Dan Scavino after our show, putting the crosshairs on Hussein Renegade, right? What does renegade mean? A person who deserts and betrays an organization, country, or set of principles. They always knew, right? So interesting, 319, right? Then Dan Scavino reposted this at 2214. Well, 2214 is saying castle lock. And you got to understand the rhetoric of Q, right? Q said in the beginning, Sessions cannot look like an impartial player out to get all Obama team members. But this was always the plan, right? So now we got castle lock. Trump is back in, you know, and the priority always was to go after these guys, right? So interesting, 319, Hussein Renegade, a person that betrays a country, and the mirror timestamp of Dan Scavino, 3041, is saying the unsealing of the first several indictments will bring about unity and change. Change we can believe in. That sounds familiar, right? Whose slogan is change we can believe in? That is from Barack Hussein Obama. So we got Hussein Renegade, Obama, the first indictments, change we can believe in, pointing back to Barack Hussein Obama. Okay, so that's really interesting, right? Returning power to the people, returning the rule of law to our land. Think Kash Patel, think Pam Bondi. We stand together as patriots. So, okay, so when this happened, I thought, wow, we got something here. But again, then this is forming the red line that this is how you read between the sentences, right? He's just posting a freedom flag, the American flag, and this is coming through the timestamps. This is the red line. This is what we read in between the lines. But again, is that true, right? So then now let's go to the crumbs that we had after this beautiful crumb from Dan Scavino. So we were looking and looking and looking. And there it is again, guys. Donald Trump was missing the T, right? The event, right? He's saying over here, participated in the event. He's missing the apostrophe T. Well, when you look at which letter this supposed to be, which letter this was, with the missing T, it concluded to 295 letters. With the T in it, it would bring up 296, right? And who do we have here? 295. Where is Barack Hussein Obama? He's missing the T, right? There he is. And here is the two other pluses, right? The three pluses were taken out, Saudi Arabia, but those other two pluses are standing, right? The Rothschilds plus and the Soroses, the one plus, right? So so interesting that this is happening. Again, Donald Trump making sure to put the crosshairs on Barack Hussein Obama. The foreign election interference, right? 11.3. There we go again. So again, Trump putting the emphasis on Barack Hussein Obama. Let's see, guys. Here we got Elon 2 days after, right? This was the 15th, right? Here we got Elon Musk on the 17th. Again, dropping at 3:12, saying, what was the Secret Service code name of Hussein? Again, pointing to Obama. And who, again, so Hussein twice in drop 3:12. Let me see. The mirror of his timestamp 31213 points to Vicegate. This is how they were trying to undermine the Trump administration and undermine Trump's run for president in 2016, right? And 1231 is saying, what will next week hold? The Moab, right? So we see a lot of great things happening with Doge and with...
Hey, Grass.
Yes.
You want to watch a short video where that one video that explains how they knew about Renegade?
Absolutely, yes. Let's do this. So I'm going to recap this. It's still 5 minutes. So please line it up. So we got Renegade. I got Renegade by Elon Musk, Renegade by Donald Trump, Renegade by Dan Scavino, and now again Renegade by Trump again. He's posting about Obama on the 18th, the day after the 17th, right? He begins the day at 9:01 talking about Barack Hussein Obama. 9:01 is having that beautiful meme where Trump is saying to Obama, when I'm done, it will be like you were never here, right? So, guys, what are the odds that none other than Donald J. Trump comes out at 9:01, when I'm done, it will be like you were never here, right? Dan Scavino, Hussein, Change We Can Believe In, right? The Event by Donald J. Trump pointing to Obama. Let me see over here. Trump coming out at 9:01, and he's doing another misspelling, guys. He did win. He did win. And then he correct this, guys. He correct this with he didn't win. So we already had the event with the missing T, right? He never changed this. But now over here, he does change it, right? He did win. He didn't win, right? Well, 9:01 was saying, when I'm done, it will be like you were never here. Barack Hussein Obama, there he is, Trump telling him, right? And there it is, Trump correcting it at 9:05 and 14 seconds. This was posted at 9:01 and 0 seconds. So the time in between is 4 minutes and 14 seconds or 254 seconds, which points to Hussein, right? Traveling ahead of POTUS, saying, hey, whatever this guy's going to tell you, we're going to be back, and we're going to make sure that this man never gets back into power, right? So he's trying to undermine the presidency again, right? 254, the seconds in between, he did or he didn't, right? And there it says, 414, POTUS will verify directly to provide crumbs authentication for dissemination. We are crushing these sick people. When I'm done, it will be like you were never here. We are crushing these sick people. And Trump was authenticating those crumbs that we had before from Dan Scavino, pointing at Obama, from Elon Musk, from himself, from Elon Musk, Obama, Vicegate, Hussein, right? And POTUS will verify directly to provide crumbs authentication for dissemination, right? 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Barack Hussein Obama, spelling it out. Did, didn't, missing T, and there it is, guys. The event, the pluses, and the one plus. Okay, guys, so let's continue now. The sealed indictments are happening, and you know Hunter Biden is losing his Secret Service protection, right, amongst others. So now let's continue to the other crumbs that were connected over here. Yes. So over here, it all began on the 15th, where the mirror timestamp of 3041 was saying the first unsealing of the indictments will bring about unity and change, right? Right over here, we have Dan Scavino saying, F around and find out. And it all started with 233717. The first indictment unsealing will trigger mass pop awakening. The first arrest will verify action and confirm future direction. They will fight, but you are ready. Marker 9, right? 3717, right? Over here, you are ready. What is the next tweet that Dan Scavino is posting? And we will prosecute as such at 2342. 2342, Anon's ready. You are ready, right? And then F around to find out was posted at 2347, saying important moment in time. The picture will be the signifier. The signifier will force the cue, and the cue will be answered. Where we go one, we go all. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. The 4749, right over here. Against all enemy, foreign and domestic. We will prosecute as such, and it will trigger mass popular awakening. The first indictments and the first arrest, guys. Again, a beautiful confirmation. But we have the marker 9. Well, what happened afterwards, guys? Trump was pressing the button exactly at 9 seconds in this clip. Let's have a little watch.
When they say if I press this, it's the end of the world. When they say if I press this, it's the end of the world.
Beep, right? And there it is, guys. Exactly at 9 seconds, Trump is pressing the button. At 22:14, again, Castle Lock, right? That we had from Dan Scavino before. Right over here. Castle Lock, right? Change we can believe in. Hussein, the unsealing, and the arrest, guys. So, there it is. Castle Lock and Dan Scavino, 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 4 seconds later, was posting the first indictments, the first arrest, marker 9. This was posted 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 4 seconds after Dan Scavino posted Trump pressing the button at 9 seconds into this clip. Marker 9, right? Well, what drop is 1234? 1234 is saying we are an existential threat to the establishment. Hashtag trusting the plan. America will be unified again. 11/11/18. Well, that is the IP address from the Department of Defense, guys, the DOD. Okay, and the next day, when we had a live show, Trump had a press conference in the Oval with Hegseth, right? Pete Hegseth. So there it is, 11/11/18. And interesting that this is saying America will be unified again, as we had over here, will bring about unity, right? Returning power to the people, returning the rule of law, will bring about unity and change, right? We had that over here. Let me see. America will be unified again, right? It will bring about unity and change. Castle Lock, unity and change. And over here, you got it, guys. America will be unified again. Castle Lock. So Castle Lock, America will be unified again. And there it is, guys. Castle Lock. The first indictments will bring about unity and change. Power to the people, rule of law. We stand together. We stand together as patriots. The first indictment, Obama, guys. So, okay, so that was interesting, right? Then Dan Scavino comes out with boom week ahead. Treason doesn't pay well in the end. And this video is showing you 2 booms in the clip, right? 2 booms. Boom 1. Boom 2. Okay, so 2 booms. Let's go back. Okay, what the hell happened? Okay. I don't know. Okay, so two booms in the video, right? Boom week ahead. Boom week ahead. 41-19, guys. And then Dan Scavino, remember those 3-window tweets that he was posting out here, right? 3-window piece with the swatters. We will prosecute as such against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Dan Scavino over here is posting those 3-window videos again with those jet fighters, right? Exactly at 12:27, where 12:27 is an add-on asking Q, we are Patriot Diggers Q. Give us a shout out and we will dig harder. Remember what we had over here? You know? Let me show you. Important moment in time. The picture will be the signifier. The signifier will force to Q, and the Q will be answered, right? The Q will be answered. We are Patriot Diggers. Give us a shout out. And Q is giving them a shout out. We are honored, proud, and appreciative. Where we go one, we go all. The first video was posted at 12:27. 12:27, shout out to the Anons. Well, the second time that he posted a video regarding those jet fighters was at 12:34. Where did we see that before, right? In this one. The gap code was 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 4 seconds, remember? An existential threat to the establishment, right? Well, absolutely, there it is. Hashtag trusting the plan. America will be unified again. 11/11/18. The Department of Defense, right? After our decode. And in this timestamp, it shows you 3440. 3440. Well, 3440 is bringing you back to the QAnon baby. Let me show you over here because I made this decode on my phone, and that is making sure that no, I don't want a private window. Let me see. Let me try to, come on. Maybe this one, yeah. We were over here. Yes. So 3440. 3440, guys. Guys, check it out. 3440 is showing you the QAnon baby, right? Again, showing you that same decode that we pulled up. 2347, right? Important moment in time. The picture will be the signifier. The signifier will force the Q, and the Q will be answered. Where we go one, we go all with that beautiful QAnon baby, right? Trump was pointing it out and saying, hey, look at that beautiful baby in the crowd, right? And there it is, guys. Date the 17th. How many coincidences before mathematically impossible?
Did we lose you?
Did we? Am I gone?
You're back.
You were for a few seconds. Yep.
Okay, guys. Sorry for that. So again, so we had 2347 over here. 2347 as we had the 2347 over here, right? Important moment in time. So interesting, guys, that Dan Scavino is making sure his second tweet was 12:34, the exact same drop that we had over here, 12:34, with Trump pressing the button with the sealed indictments, castle lock, and 11/11/18, right? 1234, 1234, right? The timestamp over here, and then 3440 that is bringing us back to, you know, the Q will be answered. Where we go one, we go all. The shout out to the annals, how the first timestamp of Dan Scavino began with, you know, those jet fighters, right? And then comes the last one, guys. The last one was posted at 38:22 minutes and seconds. And the drop is showing you Q proofs are important. So again, we have Obama in the crosshairs, guys. And now, this is what we were showing you. And this is what Dan Scavino did last night, guys. Oh, no. Let me see if we have some more renegade stuff in the thing. Let me just go for it, guys. Gate E. So that was Elon Musk. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. So Alt Shift Tab. No. Yeah, so remember how we had the, Obama being confirmed by Elon Musk at 3:12. Then the next drop on Saturday, guys, he's ending the week at 3:13, again pointing to Renegade, a person that deserts and betrays a country they always knew, pointing back to that decode that we started the week with, right? So paint a picture, and here is Dan Scavino, guys. This is what I wanted to bring you to. He did another 3 window a tweet stringer. I don't know how to say that, guys. But again, the 3717 that we had over here was posted again by Dan Scavino. The indictments. The unsealing will trigger the most popular awakening. First indictments will verify action and confirm future direction. They will fight, but you are ready. Marker 9. Again, guys. Again, this was last night on the 24th. Like we had over here, 3717 and the 111118, right? With Trump pressing the button. So Dan Scavino confirming this yet again by posting a 1 minute and 4 second clip. Now is the time we are operational. God bless the United States of America, guys. 937, you cannot impossibly imagine the size of this. Trust the plan. You know, hashtag trusting the plan, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Trust that there are more good and bad. The world is helping. We are not alone. We're all connected in this fight. Patriot, unite. You know, as we had before in our first tweet over here. You know, it will bring about unity and change. Change we can believe in. I gotta go forward, guys. And here it is. Patriots unite. We are winning big. Watch the speech. God bless, right? And 2137 again is pointing to the annals asking for a 0 delta, and Q and Trump coming out of the going out of their way to give the annals something, right? How about a nice 0 delta to encourage annals, because POTUS didn't tweet today yet, right? Then Q comes out and then Trump comes out. You know, beautiful confirmation to the annals that Trump and the Q team are one and the same, guys. So this is something that I want to show you, how beautiful it is that the 3717 are being confirmed every single time. Marker 9, Trump pressing the button, and this is how it all started, guys. Change we can believe in. The first indictments will bring about unity and change, returning rule of law to our land, guys. That is bringing us back to Kash Patel and Pam Bondi. Oops. Nope. I gotta go here. Nope. Okay, guys. So this is something that I wanted to show you. So we can always... Let me see. Is Dick Tracy, great to see you. Banksy 17. BFM. What is this? Watch out clicking links in the chat, guys, because you don't know where it's going to take you. Eric the Healer is with us. Florida Constitutionalist. Lulu 51 and Susie Dukes. Great to see you. And again, so this is a little recap of how incredible it is that Dan Scavino is going out of his way to post the 3717 timestamp, pointing again to the indictments, guys. Now it's the time we're operational. God bless the United States of America. And this is that clip that he posted, guys.
Not a day goes by I don't think about it.
Trump's longtime assistant shares what happened after the shooting.
I'll never forget him dropping to the ground, shots being fired, him going down, and then him fighting through the Secret Service to get up and not only get his shoe, as you heard on the mic.
Let me get my shoes.
But the way he got up and lifted his fist and yelled, fight, fight, fight. That's his spirit, and that's the way that man is behind the scenes. Fight, fight, fight. He's been doing that all his life.
Yeah.
Then they brought him in and brought him to the hospital. I picked up his hat because the hat fell to the ground, gave it to him in the hospital. And he's there on the phone wanting to know how you guys are doing, how the family's doing. He cared about the people that were in the room, the Secret Service agents, myself. He's a warrior. And that's who the American people have leading this country.
We love you, Dan.
Many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness.
Beautiful, guys. Beautiful.
That
Dan
music
Scavino.
reminds me of the Pepe music.
Yeah.
You know, in some of those old Pepe videos.
Mm-hmm. Nice one. Nice one. Kristen May is with us from Denmark. Sister, welcome. So let me see, who was the new name again in our chat? Susie Dukes, I hope you enjoyed that little recap, guys. You got to have a little attention span to follow, but we are looking at the timestamp because the timestamps are showing us the red line, right? What they're trying to tell us with the timestamps. And when you go through the week, guys, from the 15th, we can see that Hussein and the indictments are in the crosshairs, guys. Being confirmed by Dan Scavino, by Elon Musk, by Trump, by Dan Scavino, over and over and over and over again, guys. Even by Donald Trump actually spelling it out. Barack Hussein Obama. When I'm done, I will be like you were never here. We are crushing these sick people, right? And Dan Scavino again, guys, bringing us, Elon Musk showing us Pfizergate and Hussein again. Then again, reposting this again at 3:13 p.m. Renegade, a person that betrays a country, a traitor to the country. As we had over here, 117% proof. Elon knows his Q drops. 312, and this is 313, guys. Drop 313, answers drop 312, right? So interesting that he starts with 312, and then on Saturday, on the 22nd, he answers that same drop, right? With a car driving in Amsterdam. Yeah, that just happened, guys. Painting the picture, and there it is. Dan Scavino making sure to drop us to 3717 again, bringing us to the first indictments, the unsealing that we had over here, posted just a few days ago, guys. So they're really putting the emphasis on the indictments and the first arrest. And look at Pam Bondi. Greatness is going to come, guys. There is Donald J. Trump and Elon Musk reacting to Babylon B, talking about 4D chess, guys. The best place to hide a dead body is page 2 of the Atlantic magazine because no one is ever going to go there. And there it is, guys. FISA equals the start. And that is bringing you back to Hussein, guys. Because, let me see if it says it here. D-Class by POTUS will factually demonstrate that a dirty fake dossier was used as primary source to secure the highest level of intel spying, for the office of the presidency of the United States of America. This was all during Obama's reign. So this FISA equals the start. Who knows where the bodies are buried? Donald J. Trump. So let's continue with the next one. Let's see. What do we have here? Again, guys, I had to run home, so I really didn't go through. I just lined it up really quick and went live. As you guys know, guys, do no good. Great to see you, my friend. Susie Dukes, thank you. Well, again, I hope you enjoy this because this is what we're doing, right? We're looking at their timestamps. We're looking at what they're tweeting. We're also looking at what is happening, who Trump is installing. Kash Patel, Pam Bondi. Now, Elena Haba, guys, will be our interim U.S. attorney, being posted at 3929. 1039 is saying, here we go. And 3929 is showing us, think U.S. attorney install. All right. See what's going on here? Elena Haba, we love you, sister. Fair and just. FISA indictments equals start. Okay.
That's funny how that works, eh?
There it is. FISA equals start at 324. the 24th of January, February, March at 17:45. And there it is, guys. On the 24th, Trump War Room. Alina Habba. And this was retweeted by Kash Patel, by the way. So, again, I wanted to make this one a little bit shorter because then you could see the U.S. attorney better. But this was actually retweeted by Kash Patel, and those timestamps were interesting. But again, I don't have a lot of time. I have a renovation going. I had to work and all these other things. So please bear with me that I'm doing these decodes, pointing it out, and then I'm running again. So 3929 is showing you first sealed FISA indictments. Remember what Dan Scavino showed us with the indictments, the start, right? And there's the indictments regarding FISA that is bringing you to Obama equals the start. Public justice. Think judge install. Think Supreme Court install. Think White House install. Think FBI install. Think Kash Patel. Think CIA install. Think DOJ install. Think Pam Bondi. And now we got U.S. Attorney. Think U.S. Attorney. Game theory. If you look, you can see. And looking is what we're doing, guys. Astounded 17, great to see you. Genova, we love you. Thank you so much for joining us. Dick Tracy, Miss Penny Black, Ted Phyllis, Susie Duke. And again, Didi Cagle, 71. Thank you so much for making the time. Yes, when I see it, I gotta make it, guys. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to look, and when I look, I see it, and then I gotta stop everything, make the decode. But again, it's gonna be summarized. So make sure to join us in these live shows so I can expand a little bit longer and tie it all together, right? So this is how you can see the red line in between their timestamps and see what they were pointing at, guys. The indictments, the start. Public justice, if you look, you can see FBI install, DOJ install, attorney install. And there is Alina Habba will be our interim U.S. attorney. And Trump in his first... I want to say trimester because my Miss Grasshopper is pregnant, guys. But in Trump's first administration, let me say it like that, he was using a lot of these intern, right? Just to make sure, just like Sessions, right? He came in, did Hoover, then got out, right? And those interns can do a lot of damage in a good way, right? So there's Alina Habba coming in, as U.S. attorney, doing what she does best, fair and just. Think U.S. attorney install, guys. So there it is. Dick Tracy gifting away another subscription. Let's see who gets it, guys. Durfman, welcome to the Red Castle Club, my friend. And thank you so much, Dick Tracy. Welcome to the Red Castle Club.
Thank you, Dick Tracy.
Oh my God. Congrats, Durf. Welcome to the Red Castle Club, guys. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Again, I don't know what's coming up, guys. I'm just doing it as it comes. And there is Donald J. Trump dropping a video where he's signing those executive orders abolishing the Department of Education. Well, if you look at the Newsmax timestamp over here, it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is 2100, guys. Well, what do we know about drop 2100? That is the do a Q drop, right? Do a Q. How many coincidences before it becomes mathematically impossible? The world is watching. The world is helping. Where we go one, we go all. Abolishing the Department of Education. Well, what time did Donald Trump post this? At 1:22 a.m., guys, and 49 seconds. Well, 1:22 coincidentally talks about why is the narrative so important. What party formed the KKK? The Democrats, right? What party abolished slavery? Well, those were the Republicans, right, guys? So what party abolished slavery? Trump abolished the Department of Education. And how do you create slaves, right? Because information is everything, guys. You are only as good as the stuff that you know, right? if you don't know, you can't act appropriately, right? If you don't have information, you don't have wisdom, right? You got information because wisdom is the correct usage of intelligence or information, right? So when you shortcut that, you know, and try to control the narrative by going into the Department of Education and wipe out history, right? Why are the Democrats attempting to erase history? This is what they're doing with the mainstream media, but this is what they're doing in your school books, you know? This is what those children are being taught. So interesting. What party abolishes slavery? And Trump is abolishing the Department of Education and giving that power back to the state, guys. Paint a picture. Operations underway. Operators are active, guys. So interesting. Do you see how this is all coming together? Dewey Q, executive orders, abolishing. Again, there you have the 1224 again, right? 1224. The awakening is coordinated, every detail accounted for, every scenario planned for. Enjoy the show, guys. 2249 is interesting as well because it talks about how do you catch a fish. And I showed you underneath that the decode that we had over here was talking about fishing is fun. These people are stupid, right? Those guys who are trying to erase history. And there it is, guys. Abolishing slavery and abolishing the Department of Education, who is trying to erase history regarding slavery, you know, and making sure you don't have the tools you need to become free and independent in the way that you think and in the way that you act, right? So, Trump, we love you. I love how this is all coming together. And Kendra, we love you. The Frustrated, sing a new song. Cool for you. Great to see you. And For Savage, we love you. There is Elon Musk, guys. Mommy, why wouldn't the mainstream media talk about the Biden criminal activities? Because they're criminals too, dear. Mama Anon, right? To baby Anon. And there it is, guys. 3425, the minutes and seconds. Find out the people that went to the island, right? The same criminals are trying to cover it up. And there it is, guys. Okay, I already had that one, so I double did it. Okay, so I'm done. Guys. Those are the crumbs. So those were the crumbs up till now, guys. I think that Durfman had a few decodes lined up. And Lance, first, let's start with Lance. Lance, you posted a video regarding Renegade, regarding FISA, I guess. There it is. Let's have a look. What Lance got cooking in the kitchen. And Durfman, get your decodes ready, because we're going to get into it.
2008, something unbelievable happened for us in the FBI. We were getting lots of rumors about this high-level asset that worked for several intelligence agencies at the same time. He worked for the Saudi intelligence service. He worked for the CIA, and he was being developed as a political asset in Chicago, Illinois. He was not even a United States citizen, but it was said that he was a student visa and that he was a national from another country. In 2008, everyone in the intelligence structure found out who he was. It was this individual whose name I don't like to say, who became president in 2008 of the United States.
And I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States.
the office of President of the United States.
One of his code names was Renegade. His real name was Barry Sortoro, but he adopted a different name for his political career. When they ran him for president, the cabal, basically, this was the culmination of so many of their plans for so many years. His mission was to destroy the United States from within, one institution at a time. One of the things he did, of course, was he defunded our military. He brought down the resources that they got. But then he ordered our military in many, many instances and in various theaters to attack our allies and to defend and supply and help our enemies. That's exactly how he created ISIS. He would say publicly that the military were going to bomb our enemies, but then he would have the military actually bomb enemies of ISIS, our allies. He gave ISIS funding and equipment by basically ordering our military to take equipment into a certain theater and then abandon it. And the commanders would say, that's ridiculous. We'd just be handing that stuff over to ISIS.
That sounds familiar, huh?
And the president's office would say, don't question orders, just follow your orders. And
okay, guys, beautiful video. Well done, Lance.
Yeah, it sure
well
sounds
done.
like Afghanistan, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Leave all the equipment there?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. So, but...
And I got the cabinet meeting, too. Hold on.
Oh, wait. This is Pam Bondi you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
So we're going to line this one up. We're not going to play it yet because it reminded me wait a minute, guys. Because I told you over here, we had those 3 window tweets of Dan Scavino, right? 1, 2, 3, as we had over here, the 1, 2, 3 windows tweets that are making a lot of sense. Well, if we go over here, we can see Dan Scavino posting this one, right? With the 3717. This is number 1 of 3 times that Dan Scavino posted this, guys. So I want to take a moment for myself and with you guys to see, because I did not have the time today to look into it, but this might be one of those 3 window comms that Dan Scavino is posting out there. So let me take a little moment, guys. Let me take a moment and get into that and then go into Pam Bondi, guys. Let me pull this one out. Let's go down. Let's go down this rabbit hole together. Let's do some live decoding, guys. So there is QAC. Oops. Let's pull down another one. Oops, nope. Oh my God. It's one of those days, guys. Okay, so there it is. Let's go. So let's go to, this is Trump dropping at 11:28. That's awesome, guys. Okay.
Look at that.
And all heroes wear capes. Awesome. There were times where ordinary men were asked to do extraordinary things, remember? So that's epic.
Like that one too.
Yeah, that meme, right? Yeah. And he responded to somebody. Oh, yes, he responded to himself. Medal of Honor Day. Dude, that is that drop, guys. Which one was it again? That meme. Okay, but let's
the Vanons one.
Yeah,
you mean?
Yeah. But anyhow, let's go down, guys. Let's go down and see. Let's stick with the plan, guys, because I wanted to have a look. 2137, right? This is today. Miss Penny Black again is giving away 5 subscriptions, guys. Let's see who got them. Astounded 17, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Eric the Healer, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Susie Dukes, sister, awesome, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Genova, welcome to the Red Castle Club. And Didi Kegel, 71, welcome to the Red Castle Club, and all thanks to beautiful Miss Penny Black, sister. We love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for your epic generosity, sister. You are amazing. Okay, guys, we got a Red Castle party going, and again, special shout out to Susie Dukes, who just joined our chat and is already a Red Castle member. Welcome, sister. We love you. Let's go down, guys.
Band of Anons is 2144.
Okay, 2144. 2144. Thank you. So, Band of Anons, Oscar worthy. Hoorah, right? We serve at the pleasure of the president. There was a time when the world asked ordinary men to do extraordinary things. Band of Anons And Dan Scavino is posting those beautiful medals now. You know, beautiful medals. Right over here. Medal of Honor, Band of Animals, guys. Huh. Well done. Let's go down, guys. There it is. There's Dan Scavino, guys. So this is the meeting in the Oval, and then Dan Scavino drops at 21:37 and 17 seconds, right? What we have right over here. Well, he drops it again, number 2, and then he drops it again, number 3, right? Well, we learned from his interview that he is controlling Trump's Truth Social and Trump's Twitter, right? So we can assume that Dan Scavino dropped this, in succession. Fight, 37:17. Let's see what this timestamp holds for us. So let's have a little look, guys. 21:48. Give me a second, guys. Attention on deck. Battle stations. Memes ready. Where we go, one we go. We will never forget. We will never forgive. Well, this is interesting because this was the second minute into his interview, right? 21:44. The Dan Scavino interview. And this happened 4 minutes later. Let me see. Yeah, 4 minutes later. This timestamp came in during the interview that Dan Scavino is doing right here, right? That interview was regarding, this happened at 21:48. So interesting that is happening again, right?
I remember during his interview with Laura, he said, "I'll never forget." Remember?
Yes, he will never forget. Absolutely, at that exact timestamp. Talking about we will never forget. Absolutely. He will never forget Butler. And they were talking about social media, how important that was. And that tied back to the memes, right? Attention on deck, battle stations, memes ready. And Jordy is gifting away another subscription, brother. We love you, my friend. Let's do a phone call when I walk to the ultrasound, guys. So, Elephantrus, welcome to the Red Castle Club. And thank you so much, Jordy M. We love you, my friend. Let's see, guys. So interesting that this is coming together again. 48:28. Let me see what that is. 24:38. 24:38.
Anna Polina said that they're going to release the 9/11 files too.
Oh, yeah.
They're working on it.
Awesome.
Yo.
Dude. Sanctificate is giving away another subscription. Sister, we love you.
Wow.
And Parco, welcome to the Red Castle Club. Woohoo! Guys, we have a Red Castle party going on this beautiful Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday, I guess. Yes, it's Tuesday, Grass. Praying Medic, memes, front and center, attacks on Q movement. Coincidence, guys. Look at this. Memes ready. Memes, guys.
You cut out again.
I think we lost him at memes. There he is. Yeah.
Hey guys, so wait a minute. Can you give me that few again? So I can show everybody.
Yeah, one sec.
And the timestamps in that interview.
Yeah.
It started at 21:43.
Yes.
And then about a minute later, he started talking at 21:44. Band of Animals.
Yes. And today he starts talking about the Medal of Honor Day, right?
Yeah.
Huh. There was a time when ordinary men were asked to do extraordinary things. Band of Animals and Dan Scavino, we love you to the moon and back. Blind Lady Liberty, the left con meme, absolutely. And beautiful, guys. That the memes ready is back into the thing. That same interview. Let me see what 9:48 is showing us. 9:48. Extreme efforts to kill. Well, that is what the minutes and seconds are saying, right? The attacks on the Q movement, right? extreme effort to kill and to censor. Dead Cat Bounce, enjoy the show, bring the rain. Okay, guys. We can look at 1482. 1482. 1482. Let me have a look, guys. Controlled. Cash Patel, a name to remember. Okay, guys. Freedom Caucus. Okay, guys.
That's right.
Cash Patel, guys. A name to remember. Remember, right? Remember what we had, you know, think FBI install, think DOJ install, think U.S. attorney install. Okay, so Lance got his video in here. So let's wait a minute with this one. And let me show you guys. Let me pull this one down. This is one of those shows, guys, those connecting comms, guys, where so let me just show you. Stewie 4554 sending love and light to the gang. Well, Stewie, we love you, sister. God bless your beautiful soul. We love you. Thank you so much for your epic support. And again, guys, let me show you how this is all coming together.
1990s, and an eager teenage caddy at a golf course in Westchester, New York, catches the eye of a certain real estate mogul named Donald J. Trump. Fast forward 3 decades, and that same young man is no longer watching history play out. Instead, he's helping to shape it. I'm, of course, talking about none other than White House Deputy Chief of Staff, Dan Scavino. From the early days of the 2016 campaign to the toughest fights inside and outside the White House, Scavino has been at President Trump's side in victories and in challenges. And through it all, their mission has never wavered: to fight for this country and the people who believe in its promise. Dan Scavino, you are Deputy Chief of Staff here at the White House. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Okay, thank you for sitting down. And there it is, guys. 9:44. There it is.
A little over 30 years. And over the past 10 years, in the good times and or the bad times, no matter what was going down out there, whether it was the lawfare waged against him and his inner circle, or attending a World Series game as President of the United States.
Let me show you again, guys. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. 9:44 Eastern Standard Time, guys. 9:44, Band of Anos, as Dan Scavino's posting those Medal of Honor, right? We serve at the pleasure of the president. 9:44, 21:44. The timestamp of Dan Scavino over here is 21:48, right? Let's skip to 21:48 in this interview that he's posting right here. Lance, yeah, this is one to clip up, dude. This is too good to be true. Let's go here. 21:48, right? 21:48. Let's skip in this interview that we have over here to 21:48. Shall we? Okay, let's go here. Oops, I can't see it now.
It's sliding right now.
Sorry. Okay, guys. There it is. 6:48. That is 9:48 Eastern Standard Time. This is Pacific time. We got to add 3 hours, guys. Let's go a little bit back and let's fully enjoy this.
Says it all. He went to Washington. We're in the West Wing right now with a mandate delivered by the American people. And it's pretty awesome.
One of the things in 2016 that I think was very new was social media. And
again, social media, remember? The memes, guys, the memes. Get the memes ready. Attention on deck, battle stations, right? We will never forget. And listen what Dan Scavino is saying here.
Right,
I remember a time when Donald Trump was not posting on X, was not on Truth Social, and in fact, was not actually inclined to get involved with social media in 2016 during that campaign. Many people would say that's the reason.
There it is, 9:48. As we are showing you, 9:48. 9:48. Memes ready. Attention on deck, battle stations. We will never forget. Well, listen to what Dan Scavino is saying in this minute. Look at this, because it's going to be ET, Central Time, Pacific Time, but the 48 remains. Remember that this is 9:48 Eastern Standard Time.
one of the reasons he won in 2016.
That's so true. I remember when we first started and, you know, we were spending the money. First of all, there were only a few of us on the campaign, right, when it all began.
Yeah.
And he had the platform, not nearly as many followers as he has now. And then as the months progressed and he started seeing the results and the views of different things and the follower count increase on Instagram and Facebook and X, he knew he had something. I think President Trump changed the entire game with social media. Completely transparent to the American people. What you see is what you get. You may like it, you may not. He's the king of social media, there's no question about it.
Well, there are only two people who can post on President Trump's accounts, on X, on Truth Social. President Trump and Dan Scavino.
We have a lot of fun doing it. And if it creates problems, it creates problems. But so be it. But we've worked together on this for 10 years, and we haven't changed the flow. Even when we left the White House and were thrown off of Facebook, we were thrown off of X, we were thrown off of Instagram. I'm saying, oh boy, what am I gonna do? He doesn't have anything. Then we created Truth Social, which has been a home run for him. And it's doing really well. And then we got back onto the platforms, and here I am, I'm still here. Still here.
You're still here.
Posting away, having a good time. I think President Trump's going to do a phenomenal job in bringing America together. We just got to keep up the good fight, fighting for what we believe in, for our children, for our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and future generations to come.
There have been some very tough times. I think probably one of the toughest was probably July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Do you think about that day a lot?
Not a day goes by I don't think about it.
Okay, boom. I don't think about it. You know, there doesn't go, there isn't a time that I don't think about it, right? We will never forget, right? 2150 is 8:50 Central Time. That means it's 9:50 Eastern Standard Time. We will never forget. Patriots Day. Dude, he's posting the Medal of Honor, right? There was a time when ordinary men were asked to do extraordinary things. Band of Anons. We love you guys. What a time to be alive. Dan Scavino is hitting I will never forget at 21:50. The timestamp, guys. Let's listen to that one more time.
This was probably...
Oh, there it is. 9:50 Eastern. Do you see that? 9:50 Eastern Standard Time. 9:50. We will never forget. We will never forgive. Patriots Day.
Some very tough times. I think probably one of the toughest was probably July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Do you think about that day a lot?
Not a day goes by I don't think about it. I'll never forget him dropping to the ground, shots being...
Boom, I never forget, guys. He actually said it, guys. He actually said it.
Day a lot?
Yep. Not a day goes by I don't think about it. I'll never forget him dropping to the ground, shots being fired, him going down, and then him fighting through the Secret Service.
God bless you, Dan.
To get up and not only get his shoe, as you heard on the mic, but the way he got up and lifted his fist.
And again, guys, this is exactly what he's saying over here. Let me unmute this tab.
Trump's longtime assistant shares what happened after the shooting.
I'll never forget him dropping to the ground.
See that? I'll never forget, guys. He's dropping one of those epic proofs, guys. What is up? Dan Scavino. Again, guys, do you see? We don't have to play the whole clip. We already did last time. And there it is, 2240, guys. Let's see.
The other one, right?
Yeah.
So we hit the 2150 in the video his original.
Yeah.
And then in the video he posts right now with the 2148 has it again.
We will never forget, right? Yeah. Guys, do you see how this works? Baxi 17, Navy Warrior or Native Warrior. Sorry for that. Cool for you. Miss Penny Black and certificate. Dude, this is so awesome, guys. Showing you and proving to you beyond a shadow of a doubt that they are communicating with their timestamps, guys. What is up? 2148, we will never forget. And you said this exactly at 2150. We will never forget. Double whammy, like I showed you. I had that like the Germans say, that Fingerspitzengefühl, right? Where he's dropping those 3 consecutive drops. And I thought, this might be talking as he's dropping those other 3. Again, guys, do we have some Dutchies around us? Because when you're looking at a painting that are in 3 parts, you call it a drieluik. I don't know how to translate that in Dutch, in English, but I'm trying to find that word. But when I see Dan Scavino dropping those 3 consecutive tweets, I have a feeling that this is something. And guys, let me show you.
Trifecta?
Yeah, it's a trifecta. Yeah, but it's I don't know, drieluik. Let me look it up. Let's go to Google Translate. Let me see, guys. Google Translate. Let me see, guys. And let's try to never forget, guys. Oh, there it is. Wait. English, Dutch, English. Okay. Drieluik. Trish. I don't know.
Triptych.
Oh.
Drieluik.
Yeah, I think Miss Penny Black has it. A triptych or triptych?
Yeah, triptych. Is that?
Triptych.
Let me see. Triptych. What is that showing you?
Miss Penny Black knows.
So let me do an image search. What is that?
Yeah, and she says pronounced triptych.
That's what I mean. You see those windows, right? Those paintings that are 3 paintings, but they belong together, right? So that's called a triptych.
Yeah. I know those. Okay.
You see? We call it a drieluik, right? This is almost like you have a window and then you have those 2 shutters that go in front of it, and you open them up and you got these 3 beautiful paintings that belong together, right? So that's a triptych. So Dan Scavino is hitting those triptychs, guys. You know, when I see Dan Scavino doing this, I have that feeling that something is, and again, give it up for Miss Penny Black. Pronounced triptych. Okay, with a Q, guys. Triptych. Nice. I like it.
Act 1, 2, and 3.
All right. Yeah. Huh? We might have a new word, guys. We might have a new word to put into our arsenal. Triptych.
With the Q.
Yeah, triptych. Nice
See
one.
how that one spilled with the Q?
Yeah, maybe we should call one of our shows, right? Our daily shows, like the Triptych Show or something like that, right? Yeah, you know. Okay, guys. So
I do like how that one spelled out. So
yeah. Okay, guys. The triptych.
Triptych Q.
Okay, guys.
White guy.
Okay, so interesting, guys. So Dan Scavino is talking about that he will never forget, right?
Shots being fired, him going down.
Let me see if I can make this larger. Let's go, guys.
Not a day goes by I don't think about it.
Trump's longtime assistant shares what happened after the shooting.
I'll never forget him.
I never forget at 21:50 and 21:48, guys. 21:48 showing you. 21:48. We will never forget. I will never forget.
Dropping to the ground, shots being.
Assistant shares what happened after the shooting.
I'll never forget him dropping to the ground, shots being fired, him going down, and then him fighting through the Secret Service to get up and not only get his shoe, as you heard on the mic.
Let me get my shoes.
But the way he got up and lifted his fist and yelled, "Fight, fight, fight." That's his spirit, and that's the way that man is behind the scenes. Fight, fight, fight. He's been doing that all his life.
Yeah.
Beautiful, guys. Donald Trump with the lasers. So let's have a look at another one, at the final one that he's dropping here. 2240, guys. 2240. Let me look it up. 2240. VIP Patriot, guys. Ending it with VIP Patriot. Collins with the Q shirt. Keep calm and QAnon. All right, guys. 1040. Shout out to the Anos again, right? 1040. 10:40. Here we go. Would you believe that they called the White House to comment prior to publishing? Again, the opinion piece regarding QAnon and Trump, guys. What is up? Wow. So there it is. The New York Times, the opinion piece regarding QAnon and Trump. Here we go. And the 2240 is showing you VIP patrons with the annals at the rally, guys. Boom. Let me see what this is. 4012. I knew this was something, guys. 4012. And again, guys, bring a friend to see these shows, guys. The coup d'etat. Biggest political scandal in American history. Absolutely.
That's a good one.
When this is finished, a much bigger graphic will be needed. Okay, guys.
And
Well
that's
done.
4:30.
Yep.
April 30th.
Yep. April 30th. Nice. April showers. The coup d'etat. Huh. Let me see. 2104. 2104. Oh, wait a minute. There's almost 2140, right? It's almost this times them. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So that is interesting. Let me see. Is there some
the middle? 2401.
2401. 2401. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, comparing it to art. Okay. The Q movement, the Washington Post. Discredit the movement, guys. If we aren't a threat or real or simply just a conspiracy theory, why the constant heavy attacks? Destroy the controlled narrative. Okay. Power belongs to the people. With the people. Where we go in, one we go all, with the Q plus in the parentheses. As he gave that beautiful hint by dropping the plus in the parentheses, right? Trump. With QAnon baby, right? The VIP patron that went backstage and took a picture with him and asked him the question. And Trump was kind of, is Q real? And he said, yeah, well, they're nice people, right? And, like he was doing his thing. But then the team sent the picture of Trump and the Anon to his home. And then on the back of that picture, Trump makes sure to do the 3 parentheses on both sides and put in the plus, right? Because, guys, the Q will be answered, right? Let me see where it is. There's the QAnon baby, guys. Guys, check it out. No, it's over here. No, come on. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so this is right on cue, right? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, yo. Where is it? There it is. Important moment in time. The picture will be the signifier. The signifier will force the cue, and the cue will be answered. Where we go one, we go all. This is the QAnon baby that went backstage, took a picture with Trump, asked him the ultimate question. And the picture came back with a plus. Instead of where we go one, we go all, the plus was in the parentheses, as we have right over here, guys. The plus. Ooh, baby. F around and find out, guys. And as you guys can see over here, you are ready. Anon's ready. QAnon baby, guys. The where we go one, we go all. And the Q plus right over here, guys. Dude, this is extensive. Dan Scavino, man.
Hosted by Q plus.
Yeah.
Even if it was Scabby, it's still on Q plus's Trump. Or Q plus's Trump. Q plus's account.
Yeah. 2441, 2401, huh? There it is, guys. Wow. Thunder. $17. Come on, dude.
And the fight
What?
refers to the power belongs to the people anyway, right?
Yeah.
Fight.
Well, Thunder, I will say when we have a gap code, guys. Oh no, when we have a video, guys. Let me see how long this video is.
Well, here's a video.
Not a day goes by, I don't.
Yeah.
Not a day.
So 104, guys.
Not a day goes by, I don't think about it.
Trump's longtime assistant shares what happened after the shooting.
I'll never forget him dropping to the ground, shots being fired, him going down, and then him fighting through the Secret Service to get up and not only get his shoe, as you heard on the mic.
Let me get my shoes.
But the way he got up and lifted his fist and yelled, fight, fight, fight. That's his spirit, and that's the way that man is behind the scenes. Fight, fight, fight. He's been doing that all his life.
Yeah.
Then they brought him in and brought him to the hospital. I picked up his hat because the hat fell to the ground, gave it to him in the hospital. And he's there on the phone wanting to know how you guys are doing, how the family's doing. He cared about the people that were in the room, the Secret Service agents, myself. He's a warrior. And that's who the American
love you,
people
Dan.
have leading this country.
Many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that reason was to save our country and to restore America to greatness.
And exactly, the clip ended at 60 seconds, right? So the clip ended at 60 seconds. That's interesting. The less than 10, right? Drop 60.
Mm-hmm.
Drop 60. You can count the people who have the full picture on 2 hands. Of those less than 10 people, only 3 are non-military. Game theory, guys. As we head over here, game theory, right? Somewhere over here. Let me see. Let me see. There it is. Game theory, guys. With the interim U.S. attorney, game theory, guys. U.S. Attorney General. And there it is, guys. In the length of the clip, like Thunder likes to call it, the clip duration of this clip is...
There it is, Thunder.
There it is. Game theory, guys. Game theory, as we had right over here. Game theory. If you look, you can see, guys. U.S. Attorney General install. DOJ Pam Bondi install. FBI Cash Patel install, guys. Game theory. Outside of potential operators who've been dialed in with orders specific to his or her mission. His, Cash Patel. Her, Pam Bondi. Again, I'm not saying those guys are less than 10 guys. Forget about it. But again, nobody else has this information. Operators never divulge. Alice in Wonderland, guys. Okay, so beautiful that this is all coming together. Let's look at 1042. 1042. 1042. Okay, this is FBI, the CIA. Okay, we might want to look at the time in between. Yes.
That one kind of goes back to the remember the drops we were getting. CIA is here.
Yep.
Pray.
Yes. We
got that a lot. Remember?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there were supposed leaks yesterday, right?
3717 and ended at 2240 and 12 seconds. What is the time in between? 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 55 seconds. 12:55, huh? Let me see. 12:55. Okay. 10:49. Are you awake? The time, the plan, stranglehold. Hussein again. Okay. 3,705. 75. 3775. Let me check it out. The Great Awakening, guys. Okay. So the Great Awakening is the time in between the final time that Dan Scavino posted this on Donald Trump's account and the first time that he dropped it on True Social, guys. At 21:37:17 that we had also in our drops, guys. That is beautiful. Over here, 37:17 as we had it over here. The crown jewel decode. Trump hitting the red button at marker 9. Marker 9, first indictments, first arrest, will confirm future direction. You are ready, guys. So interesting that this is happening, guys. Let's go back to
And then you seen him in the green light, right? At the
Yeah.
wrestling match.
yeah. Green to
Yep.
go. We can look at 29:26. 29:26. 29:26. Okay. Intel awareness pre 2016. We know where you are.
Bye.
Okay. Haha. 5 eyes.
Not
Okay,
eyes,
so let's
just 5
Yeah.
eyes. 37752 is the Great Awakening.
Yeah. I showed that.
Oh, you
just
showed that
a
one.
moment.
Sorry.
Yes. Beautiful. The Great Awakening 3775. And let's see, guys. Trump is dropping at 10:29, 10:27, 10:25, 10:13. Okay. At 10 o'clock. Exactly when we went live, guys. We went live at 10. Oh, baby. All right. 9:55. Nice one. 9:19. Wait a minute. We got to see this. What is this?
Oh, cool. He did retweet that one. I'll be damned.
Wait a minute. We got to see this. You know,
there's numbers.
Give him hell,
for
Harry.
Sure.
Okay, guys. I think this is interesting because we do these live decodes, right? On these videos. And Dan Scavino dropped this at 23:02. Let me line it up. Let's put in the context, right? 11:02, the PM timestamp. 11:02. Christmas in DC. People have the power. Okay, think emails. Loretta Lynch, Hillary Clinton, and Hussein again. Okay. Oh, Jordy already knows. Okay. Okay, guys, let's have wait a minute. Okay, so this is one. So Hussein again in the crosshairs, 23:02. VIP Patriots. They call in threats. Okay. When one shirt isn't enough, two becomes the solution, guys. And this is, guys, this is when Trump was going after the rally, going to, you know, the less than 10, you know, the Q team, and asking them, did they catch everything? And they were saying, yes, sir, they did.
Show me.
Did they catch this? And they said, yes, sir, they did. And then Trump said, show me, right? So this is how invested Trump is. And to see if we do get the crumbs. And there's the 312 again, guys. 312. Remember? Elon Musk. 312. Over here. Obama, guys. Obama. FISA-gate. Moab, right? Oops. 312. VIP Patriots. Awesome. So let's have a look, guys.
The middle. 4203. Middle mirror. Did we lose you again? Yep.
We may have.
Okay, guys. Let me jump to my phone internet because this is ridiculous. Am I still there?
You're
You are
back
now.
now, yeah.
Okay. So let me do this. Yes. Out. Okay. 1 second. Uitschakelen. Yes. So let me go here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, we are connected. I'm going to pull out. Am I still there?
Yes.
Check 1, 2. Okay. Okay, guys, we are back. So we're going to do this. All right. We're going to do that. We're going to do... Where's Scavino? There's Scavino. Okay. So you were saying 4203? 4203. The keywords: farmed, Durham, Fox News. He's going full throttle. And they're looking at everything. Okay.
Yeah, the full throttle, right? And you got
Yes.
the
Breadcrumbs.
they're going full throttle lifting off.
Ooh. The breadcrumbs were being dropped in the days preceding the decision that this case could be reconstructed. Okay. Let's see, guys. Let's watch this video. Let's look at 246. 246. Underground massive data center. Okay, guys.
Look at their time of the of the central command.
2107. Oh, dude.
Military op.
Oh my God.
Green for go.
Okay, there's the FISA equal start, guys. And this is the timestamp of Donald Trump, guys. 1745, guys. Check it out. This is ridiculous. There it is. 1745, guys. FISA equal start. There it is. Boom.
With the
1745 by the Central Command, guys. Boom. D5, guys. 2107. 2107. Bringing you to that drop. 1745, guys. FISA equal start. And there's their favorite drop, guys. The
movie.
What was that called again? The trip queue?
Yeah, the trip queue. Or the
no,
trip. No, that's what we
call
it.
Crip? Miss Penny, help! Help!
Durf!
Durf, wake up.
Triptych.
Oh, joking.
Triptych.
There's a triptych, guys. There's your triptych. Boom, 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 guys. The movie 1, 2, and 3. Wow, guys. We gotta bring that word into our vocabulary, guys. The triptych. The trilogy, guys. All right. You know, and this is their drop, guys. The plot: how the intelligence apparatus, the State Department, and Department of Justice of the United States in joint effort with our primary and foreign allies and other covert assets, as directed by Hussein, while it was in the White House, coordinated with Hillary Clinton and colluded and conspired to rig the presidential election of 2016 in an effort to install Hillary Clinton and frame POTUS by using projection and creating emergency contingencies regarding installations of safeguards and firewalls to prevent exposure or continuation of Trump presidency. Can you imagine? Should their counter fail, to ensure that operators, the bad actors, and agents of power, past and present, remain in control and use sources, covert assets of the fake news media to carry out an extreme barrage of strategic, coordinated, and guided attacks designed to divide the country, cover and shelter, and justify impeachment and removal of Trump in an effort to regain control and prevent public awareness of their illegal, criminal, and treasonous acts. Movie 1, 2, and 3 coming soon to a theater near you. Movie 2 coming this fall. And movie 3 to be announced. Enjoy the show, guys. Who signed page 380, 389, 390, 391, and 392, guys? Andrew McKay, Rod Rosenstein, Dana, James Comey, Sally Yates. All right. Knowingly use false intelligence. Hillary Clinton paid for the Steele dossier, guys. Think Steele, Barack Obama, Intel collection, the DOJ and FBI classified leaks, fake news, in certain FISA applications in an effort to provide new sources. Ooh, this is, I declare on the penalty of perjury that the foreign information regarding the Carter phase is true and correct. Down they go. Fault, guys. Fault FBI. Okay, guys. This is
And
big.
we know what
Central
judge.
Command. Yeah.
And we know what judge, right,
Oh,
was
yeah.
for that FISA court.
Yeah.
Right?
The one that Trump was pointing out here, guys. This MFer.
And Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Saw, right?
The
These
Beetlejuice
guys,
one
man,
was
look
the
at
best
this,
one, no, I'm
man.
telling you.
Yeah,
Beetlejuice.
You need some extra vitamin B, babe. You know, some B12. Looking at you, you need some sleep, some B12, and you know, so go Q10, I guess. Just looking at your face, look at that, man. Yeah.
The important one there is Emhoff, though, because his little sneaky ass is always right there somewhere. Freaking Kamala.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's go into the Central Command, guys. And, you know, like I had, you know, a few tabs open. I thought, like, I promised you guys to go live. I didn't know what to expect. And there you see the team, guys. Dan Scavino dropping so much beauty, you know? And here we are, already an hour and a half into a show. And we're anything but done, guys. Thank you so much, Dad, for retweeting this in Central Command. You guys are epic.
Hold on. We got a couple more. Real quick.
Hold
on. Let me see. What are let's do 1071.
1071. Talking to you, Anon. It's happening. The tone. War. April showers, relevant soon. So California is in there. EH. What is that? Eric Holder?
Possibly.
Is he in California? What's your governor called again?
The governor is Newscomb.
Yeah, Newscomb. No, that's not. Yeah, that's not him. So Eric Holder, California. Does he have anything to do with California?
That's where Google's station, though, right?
Monique Reinders, Carmen, Dutch Warrior. Great to see you guys. Boy, if you're just joining us, you've missed something in the beginning. Josh Reinders, great to see you. Let me see. Kendra, DeLeon, we love you, sister. Josh Reinders, The Frustrated, Carmen, Monique, great to see you guys. Goedemiddag. And again, you gotta say you see the reruns, sis. You can. Fire in 8. Awesome to see you guys. Let's continue, guys. So
we got the next one is 1170.
My next piece is called Nothing Can Stop What's Called.
And these are a bunch of 17s, right?
Yeah.
No, 1170.
1170. Boom, 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 boom. Nice.
And then the last one is 1701.
1701.
You like all those 17s?
Okay, dude. I love this one because
that's why I left it for last.
Yeah, this is one of those drops we love to read, right? Whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends. What ends? These ends, guys. Where is it? Yeah. These ends, right? To have the media, the 3-letter agencies, install, like Lance showed you, a foreign guy that wasn't even born in America, install him to destroy America. And then, when they stopped the rigging in 2016, they went out of the way to infiltrate, spy on, go after Flynn, and did this kind of stuff, right? This whole thing by weaponizing the 3-letter agencies, the mainstream media, to make sure that Trump's presidency will be halted or stalled, and that you don't find out about their illegal, criminal, and treasonous acts, right? This is how far they would go. And there it is. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, It's the right of the people to alter or abolish it. It's their right, it's their duty to throw off such government and provide new guards for their future security. And this is what this administration is all about. Cleaning it out and making sure this will never, ever happen again. And Q is adding to this. You are witnessing and watching the systematic destruction of the old guard. Power will return to the people. Take it to the bank, guys. July 29th, 2018, an upcoming 7-year delta. Let's go to the Central Command and see what kind of crumbs they have in store for us. $206. There we go, guys. 206. Let's have a look.
I'm pretty sure it says fly on the top too, doesn't it?
206. Fly. Yeah. 206, guys. 206. Can't wait for the green light. Teams on standby. Well done, guys. Beautiful.
Remember we got the green in their columns?
Yeah. Can't wait for the green light. Teams on standby.
That one is at the top.
Oh, yeah. Well done. Military up. Green. And there it says, can't wait for the green lights. Teams on standby. Well done, Lance. Let's continue with this epic video. Just only 1 second in, guys. And this whole clip is 25 seconds long, guys. So let's look at 25. Let's look at 25. Okay, proofs begin 11.3. We sincerely appreciate the work you do. Keep up the good fight. The flow of information is vital. God bless. And 11.3 is regarding Lance or Durf, or should I look it up myself? What drop was that again with 11.3 foreign and domestic? Come on. Maybe I can look it up with 11.3 just like that. Let me see.
Yeah, you should.
11.3, only Q, and exactly that. Okay. Let's see. How many do we have?
9.
9. Okay, we can do that. We can scroll to 9 drops. No biggie. No. Oh, yeah. So, Kevin Kleinsmith, the 11th letter K, the 3rd letter C, placeholder indictment tracking. Yeah. There's one, but the other one, this one, is the big one. Because this drop is showing you good catch. This add-on over here is showing you this. Important people understand for future events, right? It's not just the 11.3 Kevin Kleinsmith, the indictments, but it is this, guys. Q is saying, good catch. Coincidence? Important that people understand for future events. All assets, foreign and domestic, deployed. D plus China equals 11.3. So the domestic equals the Democrats, the bad apples, also in the Republican Party, right? But again, domestic is over here, and the foreign is China, 11.3. Well, what does this drop show you? There it is, guys. Especially China, they were printing. China and other foreign adversaries are printing and cloning paper ballots to cheat the 2020 election, guys. Was this about the virus or the election? Manipulated polls, thinks Soros, right? To legitimize rigged election results. The election was not rigged. Okay, blah, 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 blah. But there it says, guys, it's all regarding the stealing, the cheating in 2020, the 11.3, right? And this is what we have over here. Proofs begin at 11.3. After the election was stolen, they were already showing you at 11.01. Proofs begin 11.3. When those elections are being stolen, now we are going to show everybody, right? It's not about us telling you those 3-letter agents are weaponized against the American public. We're not just going to tell you about, the fake news media. We're not going to tell you about those those judges being corrupt and everything. Now it's time to show you, right? It's not just we're telling you. Trump and Q was telling us. But from 2020, when the election was cheated and stolen, the proofs are beginning. Now you can actually see it happen. Kicking in the door of, Mar-a-Lago, FBI, DOJ being authorized to use deadly force against Donald J. Trump because he had those documents that he was allowed to have under the Presidential Records Act. While somebody who stole the election was in the Oval Office who had classified documents that he obtained without the Presidential Records Act, right? Because he was vice president. And he had those records, allegedly, while not even being in office as vice president, right? This is ridiculous, And then going after Trump for a legal expense, right? A legal expense. And cloning that many times to make it look like he has like 36 cases against him, but it was that only single one legal expense case, right? Filed 36 times or something. I don't know the exact number, right? He's a criminal, right? How can you have a criminal as a president? Well, have you looked, Les? It's a time for our insurance policy, right? Let's have a look at the other side where the real crimes are committed, right? The 11:03 is when the proofs are beginning and we were finally seeing it happen in real time, guys. So, Central Command, you guys are epic, guys. Yes?
Trump always talked about the watermarks too, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And that goes back to that China drop.
Yeah. Epic.
And in that one, it said assumption, or was it intel?
Yeah.
Right? So were they assuming that happened, or did they know it happened?
Yeah.
They know. And that's why Trump always talked about the watermarks.
Yep.
In the ballots, right? The watermarks. Because they didn't do it digitally, right? It said paper ballots.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
This is the 11:03, guys.
They printed ballots using the exact same paper. And then Trump always said that they're watermarked.
Yeah.
See, assumption or
guys.
intel based.
Yes. So what advantage does it have when you know the enemy's playbook, right?
Yep.
It's really easy. It's a walk in the park, guys. But again, the American people need to be awake and aware for what has to be changed. And they got to scream for it, right? So when you have people out there, even patriots out there, saying nothing is happening, please continue, right? Yeah, the more you scream, why is nothing happening? That's a good sign because, you want something to change. Well, be careful what you wish for because it's going to get really interesting really, really soon, guys. So,
well, Alina said that yesterday. She goes, we hear you on social media saying, why isn't anything happening? She said, because we got to put everything together by the law. Just because they were on a flight log doesn't mean that they did something, right? Just because they were here. She's like, we got to prove it all, basically. Like, she literally said that yesterday.
Yep.
So she kind of answered everyone, right? When there's like, we know everyone's screaming, why isn't any arrest happening or why isn't anything happening? But we're working, right? Like,
yeah.
Just because they are on a log or on this. Remember, I was saying that the other day too. Remember, I was like, just because they're on a log doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? Like, we know what it means, and so do they, but they still have to connect the crime, right?
Yeah.
Like, flying on a jet isn't against it. That wasn't the crime, right? That was just part of the puzzle. So, yeah.
That is a receipt. A receipt of what, right? Did they go? What did they know? And of course, we have it all, guys. It's just, we just need
have to do it legally, right? That's exactly what she said. She said, we're not Letitia James, right? Like, we're just not going to throw stuff out there. I got to find that interview with her, but let's finish. We got a couple stuff. We're never going to end today.
No. So I gotta watch the time, guys, because I have an important ultrasound that I gotta see. I'm gonna see baby Grasshopper today for the first
you
time
got
in my
no-
life, guys. So
You got no leeway today.
no, yeah. Okay, guys. Let's
Just to say,
yes,
I do
Turfman.
have a couple that we could show, but I do agree with Lance. We could definitely finish that video, right?
Yeah, of course, no worries. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. So, 206. Can't wait for the green light, right? There it is. Can't wait for the green light. Teams on standby. The green light is being given here. Let's continue. Okay.
There is a number on the plane. Go back.
What?
There is a number on the plane. I think it was 105. Can we see it? Or is it not till the next one?
Let me see. So now we got a lot of... Look at the afterburner, guys.
Oh, it's after. It might be after this plane.
So there we go. Boop, 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 boop. Oh.
Hey, do you remember we had 4 booms?
Yep, there it is. Wait. There it is. 103, guys.
103.
103. Blink. There it is. 103. Let's have a look. 103. Okay. POTUS, you are all heroes. Come on safe. Godspeed. For God. And for a God and country, guys. Let's see what 301 is. Oops. Fly, Rush, Fly.
That's on his vest, remember?
Double meanings, guys.
He's got fly on his vest.
Mm-hmm. Sweet Dreams. 103, 301.
Hey, Grass, go back to the beginning. When he count how many times he waves the wands. Because remember we had 4 booms?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4 times, man. Jeez. Yep. That's funny. Ooh.
And we had the 4 booms, right?
2, 3, 4. Boom. And green, guys.
And
green to go. Woohoo.
Waist
what
safety.
What is it saying? Waist safety.
No.
Okay.
Is it waist? No. VA. Is it a? It looks like an A. Is it?
Like
go ahead, Dirk.
Fascist.
Well, I'm gonna guess it's fascist. A W that's scrunched up.
Yeah. Waist safety.
Like we don't see the S the A, either, right?
It's definitely safety.
Fast safety, whatever. So green to go. Boom. There he goes. And there we have the anti-collision lights flashing. Boom. 103. Second. Boom. 103, guys. What is up? Beautiful.
Hey, look at the ghost. Oh.
The ghost? Oh, yeah.
It's just a reflection.
Eyes in the sky. Eyes in the sky. Okay. Blink, blink. Okay, so there's the 100.
100.
Waving him in. I guess it's 100, right? So what is 100 saying?
Ripper Man.
Ripper Man.
That's what it says on the plane.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Oh,
remember
guys,
the other day it said the Rippers?
Check out the time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We got it, guys. Okay, so 100. I think that talks about the Queen of England, the bad actors. Okay. Godspeed. Okay.
Operations.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's continue. Let me bring down the sound a little bit because it's pretty loud. There's the 105.
105.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Perfect. Let's see, guys. Oops. 105. 105. Please pray Operators are in harm's way. High risk, high value targets. Please pause and give thanks to those who would die to save our republic. More will follow.
Your POTUS said Godspeed, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh man, the violence, man, dude. Ooh, that power.
See what I said? Full throttle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me see. It blinked. Let me see where it blinked. There it blinked. Let me see if we can see a number here. No, it's all blacked out. Nice little green light over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Isn't that epic, man? Okay, let me see that again. Blink. Blink.
There
there's a number. 304.
304.
Ooh. Nice one. Let me get it clear. There it is. 304, guys. Let's have a look. 304. Central Command. These people are sick. 403. What is this? 403. H-hand. I like 304. Doesn't exist. Okay. Okay. So these people are sick.
Well, that goes back to the satanic one, right?
Mm-hmm. Oof. Let's see. You know, this makes me think about New Year's Eve, right? When you're standing with your pals and you're lighting these firecrackers, right? These really big ones, you know, and one goes off, and then you walk up and to light another one, right? It's like everybody, boom, and now your buddy's walking up to light a new firecracker, right? Interesting. Okay, 25 seconds, guys. Beautiful. We had the Queen of England, right? Let me just show you. Drop 100. Drop 100. Come on. 100. You know, the Queen of England. With power comes corruption. What happened to Diana? Why was she running? And there it says, guys. What does spirit cooking represent? A cult. What is a cult? Who is worshipped? Satan, right? And the 304 is saying these people are sick. Okay, guys. That's a beautiful video from Central Command.
Yeah, they've been on fire too.
Last night. Yeah. Give him hell, Harry. Who's
Barry?
Who's
I'm joking. Houthis are terrorists.
Okay. Okay, guys.
And then Scab said, what? The greatest military?
Yeah,
in the world.
Absolutely. With 4 fires. Didn't he?
4 booms?
Yeah, right?
4 waves of that wand?
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so this is the first tweet of Donald J. Trump, guys. So let's have a little look. Let's do some live decoding. Let's clear this all out.
Thank you,
Let's go
Scabs.
back.
Little military video. Those are always nice.
Yeah, I like. Let's see, guys. Come on.
Thank you, military.
912. Okay, 5 eyes. Wouldn't be allowed much longer. And he's posting this. Let me see. 31 seconds.
31.
Huh?
Yeah.
31 second gap. 31.
Q.
World stalemate. We have the goods on everyone else. That's part of the reason why some things tie back to foreign heads of state and will remain classified, but not all. We're in the most critical time in our country. POTUS, Trump, and others are working to balance the world doing well for America, while at the same time purifying our government and remove bad actors who are entrenched. There's so much string pulling at
and cutting out that we need to cut these off to truly gain the power granted to us by the patriots and hardworking people of this great country. And that was a nice part right at the cut, huh?
All right, guys.
You cut out, Grass.
Okay, am I back?
Right as you were saying cut. We need to...
Yep.
So I finished it for you.
Okay, thank you. Test, 1, 2. 1, 2, test. Are we there?
Doesn't matter what you use, huh? It just
Am I
likes
there?
to cut the string. Cut the feed.
Am I in?
We hear you.
You're good.
Okay, good. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so 9/12, 12/22. Let me check it out, guys. Let me see what kind of crumbs the Q team is dropping the annals out there.
I'm seeing 17s all throughout that Twitter White House post. You see that?
So let's see, guys. 12.
Oh, and it said foreign heads of state, and they're meeting with the Greek Independence Day. There was somebody that he met with today.
Yes. So Haberman, we have it all. They have them all. These people are stupid. We have it all. Okay, so 12:53.
Scabs posted that the other day when someone was sending death threats to Trump, and it came up with that one.
Okay, guys. So this is Planned Parenthood selling fetal tissue, allegedly. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, let's see this video.
And the taxpayers funding it. Asswipes.
Happy Greek Independence Day from the White House. Let's see.
You all a very, very happy Greek Independence Day. In a few moments, I'll sign the proclamation to officially recognize tomorrow, March 25th, 2025, as Greek Independence Day, celebrating 204 years. Greek Americans have blessed our country with exceptional courage, patriotism, and tremendous skill. Under this administration, we will continue to honor the virtues, ideals, and spirit of this magnificent heritage that has flourished for thousands of years, from the golden age of ancient Greece to the golden age of America. That's where we are right now.
Oh, man, I love it. I love it, man. I love it. I feel like some Uso, man. Do you know what it is, Uso? There's like a really strong drink with a lot of anise in it. I don't know how to say it in English.
Did he say 248?
Let me see.
Honor the virtues, ideals, and spirit of this magnificent heritage that has flourished for thousands of years, from the golden age of ancient Greece to the golden age of America. That's where we are right now. 104 years.
204 years, guys. 204. 204.
Where the hell did I hear 248?
Well, 204. 204. What's up, Q? Please tell me that life will get better. Growing tired and we need hope. We are winning big. The golden age, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So there's Trump dropping at 9:55. 5 minutes before we went live. 10:50. Oh, no. 9:55. 9:55. Next week. Boom, boom, boom. U.S. Marine Corps activated. US-3. What happened in Saudi Arabia will happen in the United States, Asia, and Europe. Buckle up, buttercups. Melly Gator, Gary Cameron, Do No Good, TP Top, great to see you. Deflustrated, Kristen May, Eric the Healer, guys. Awesome that you're all with us. Jos Reines is with us on YouTube. And let me pull up Build.net, by the way. Let me see, guys. Who's there? Who's there? Knock, knock. Okay. Modini, great to see you. Congrats. Thank you so much. Ghost Rider, great to see you. And Paul. Great to see you, my friend. Paul the Deuce. Okay, guys. You all heard it here. Let's see, guys. Let's see what Trump has to say at 9:55. The boom, boom, boom.
Today, we're delighted to report that Hyundai is announcing a major $5.8 billion investment in American manufacturing. The new steel plant in Louisiana is part of an even larger $21 billion investment Hyundai will be making in the United States over the next couple of years.
With your leadership, Mr. President, Hyundai Motor Group is proud to be a stronger partner in America's industrial future. We are really proud to stand with you.
Okay, guys. Boom, boom, boom. 21 billion, guys. America's back to winning. Okay, guys. 9:55. And it is a 31-second clip. Let me see. 31.
We just had 31, right?
Mm-hmm. World stalemate, huh? Good to know one else.
Who's he meeting with?
Yes. Yeah. Foreign heads of state. Critical time. And there it is. So much string pulling and blackmail. We need to cast these off to truly gain the power granted to us by the patriots and hardworking people of this great country. Donald J. Trump. Let's see. Another beautiful video at 10, exactly when we went live, guys. So let's refresh and let's go, guys. 10 o'clock. Epstein, age.
Almost to the second.
U.S. Navy.
10 seconds.
Medal of Honor. Huh. 10-10. What is 10-10? We had 10-10 a lot, right? Troops to the border. These involved MS-13, illegal roadblock, sex trafficking, children, drugs, guns. Big money terminate. Think Dodge. The wall means more than you know. The fight for the wall is so much more. Power, money, and control. People are simply in the way. You guys are sheep, slaves, and pawns. Mass extinction event designed to decrease threat level of population. Your voice doesn't matter. Election rigging. Ultimate win, death, and money. Was it about the election or was it about the virus, right? Their ultimate win was death and money. But enough is enough, guys. Let's see. Okay, guys, so we had 2 times 34 in the clip. Let me see what 34 is. 34. 1 second. 34 and 34, 34. Okay, dude. Oh, again, the 11-3. So over here, you can see 34 states. And there you can see the 34 stars, right? So 34 is bringing you to this drop, Q clearance. My fellow Americans, over the course of the next several days, you will undoubtedly realize that we are taking back a great country. The land of the free from the evil tyrants that wish to do us harm and destroy the last remaining refuge of shining light. On POTUS order, we have initiated certain fail-safes that shall safeguard the public from the primary fallout that is slated to occur 11.3, and we all know now what 11.3 also means, right? I think that is the primary thing what it means. Not just the Kevin Kleinsmith, but the stealing of 2020 when they went from telling you to showing you, right? And this is, you know, in regards of this, but again, confirmations to the public of what is occurring will then be revealed and will not be openly accepted. Public riots are being organized in serious numbers. Think, you know, all those Teslas burning in an effort to prevent the arrest and capture of more senior public officials. Because what is Elon uncovering? You know, all those guys who are robbing your taxpayer money, you know, and swaying elections like that, right? Using that for their own bad actors, you know, in all those states, right? Okay. On POTUS
I mean,
order,
that's
we
right
had-
on. That's like one of my favorite, right? The public riots are being organized. Like you can see that now.
Yeah.
And not only see it, but they're being caught.
Yeah.
And not only being caught, but they're being prosecuted.
And they are labeled terrorist by Donald J. Trump.
Domestic
He's not
terrorists.
saying specifically Antifa. You know, he's saying those people, whoever they are, might be this or that. They go under a lot of names, but those people are terrorists. And they
it's
should
not
be
just
treated
Teslas,
like
right?
as
Like
such.
if you burn down buildings, if you burn down cars, if you try to have another summer of love, basically,
No.
right?
You are effed.
Yep.
Trust me. To the fullest extent of the law. And after
Not
we're
this
done
time.
with you, you'll be going you'll be going to Puerto Rico or whatever, man. Ecuador, you know. You're going down south. Yeah. Okay, guys. On POTUS order, a temporary state of military control and special ops carried out. False leaks have been made. Okay, and again, rest assured that the safety and well-being of every man, woman, and child in this country is being exhausted in full. And it talks about the EBS. Organizations and or people that wish to harm us during this time will be met with swift fury. Certain laws have been pre-lifted to provide a great military, the U.S. Navy, the authority to handle and conduct these operations at home and abroad. And this is why a lot of you guys are here, right? America first, the last remaining refuge of shining light. And trust me, guys.
And from the Navy too, right? So,
baby, 34 states, guys. 34 stars. Let me see, 34. A week to remember. Okay, let's continue. Okay, guys, wait a minute. 1934, right? 1943, sorry. Okay. Something incredible is about to happen. Watch Iran. Iran is next. For the good people of Iran, the good people of Iran have the power. Fight for your freedom. And then we have over here 1048. 1048, guys.
And 2018.
Okay, and that again, Hussein in the crosshairs, guys. The important point is who Hussein is aiming the gun at. The red, white, and blue spray. They know we do risk. Yes.
Do you see how the picture, the only one in color, has the flag red, white, and blue?
Uh-huh. Interesting. Red, white, and blue. Beautiful, Lance. Well done. Let's see. 2018 is regarding COVID, I guess. Corona offline. 2018. Let me see. Disruption ends. Good to go. All right.
But that last one was good.
Yeah.
Because that picture is the only one that's red, white, and blue.
Beautiful. Huh. Hussein, guys. Barack Hussein Obama, like I showed you in the beginning, and this is why we give you a recap of what happened last week to see how these crumbs are falling in line with, you know, what we are reading between the sentences due to their timestamps and the numbers they are putting into their videos as such, right? So let's continue. The Navy military control. 129. Let's check it out, guys. 1 minute and 29 seconds. 129. Closing act, guys. Impossible to clean. Dismantled. Operations by no such agency, aka Q Group. Okay, guys, let's continue. 1029. Another Valor. Yeah. 1029.
Gotta test my voice. I felt like I was
Valor.
too low.
No, you're good.
I'm good now.
Thank for your prayers. Intercept. Night 2. Bursts. Fast movers. April showers.
Again.
Okay, April, guys. 2952. 2952. 2952. Okay, Fox News. Nunes.
Mm-hmm.
Testifying in private settings with no classified information. Okay. Maria Bartiromo. We love her. 2592. Let's see. Enemy of the people. Okay, so this is one of those Q proofs with the stockings, right? During Christmas time. Okay, guys, let's see what kind of crumbs they're putting in this beautiful video.
What about the numbers in the post? Was it 3528? Yeah. There have been 300 or 3,528.
Oh, shoot. I missed that one.
And 1861.
Oh, 3528. Drain the swamp. New York Times. New York Post. What is this? Director of Intelligence. National Intelligence. Dan Coates. Ooh. Expected to step down. He has been at odds with President Trump through his tenure. Okay. Drain the swamp, guys. In 1861, let's have a look. 1861. Okay. Oh my God, those are the sick people.
The sick people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Look for this yourself. I'm not going to enlarge this. This is too gross. But
that's what that Q post had said, right?
These people are
they
sick,
all
right?
have them. Not only that, the Twitter accounts, public and private, they all have them.
Yeah. Today, as Patriots, we celebrate our independence. Okay.
Hey, that's nice.
Another YouTube link.
When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another.
That's a beautiful thing, regarding, whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it's the right of the people to alter or abolish it, right? Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see this beautiful video, guys. Valor.
Justice.
In 40 seconds, guys, that is DJT. Medal of Honor Day. Beautiful, guys. 40 seconds is bringing you to DJT. 40 seconds. DJT. Beautiful. Medal of Honor. Let's go to the next one. 1031. 1031. Okay, what the F is going on? 3143.
Dig.
Yeah, dig, Patriots. 34. Rachel Chandler. Okay. So, even kijken, how much do we have?
A lot.
There's
1032. 1032. We are active. Bigger than you know. 3232. Okay, this is the clock. Marker 1. Marker 2. We are active, guys.
Wanna look
Okay,
up
so
232?
1032.
No,
So
232.
So we are active. So his timestamp of 1032 is saying we are active. At 3232 is showing you marker 2 set. And then we have 3232. 23. What do you want to look at?
232.
Red. Go Twitter. Small accounts. 2323. James Baker. Okay. Let's look at this one. 1032, huh? So this is just 4 seconds later. So it's posting this one. Today we celebrate. There's this video of the US Navy. Okay, 3236. Okay, did you enjoy the interview? Yes, we did, Dan. Your interview was amazing. With those crumbs exactly talking about I will never forget, right? And then Dan Scavino posting it again yesterday with that, trilogy of tweets. 3241. 3041. Knowingly, guys. Okay, the Gang of Eight. Knowingly. Ooh, Adam Shift. Woohoo!
I'm sorry.
Lying and leaking, guys.
If you go back down to the previous one, notice that the U.S. Navy posted at 7:01.
You want to look it up?
Well, 7:01, that's a little 17 there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am looking up the gap code.
Okay, while Durfman is looking up the gap code,
yeah,
the Central Command dropped at 5 a.m., guys. They're up early. Is there anything interesting?
Well, the hours, minutes, and seconds, 3 hours, 31 minutes, and 11 seconds. Well, you can mirror the first 4 digits to get 1133, and that's a hashtag 17.
Okay, nice one. So they're dropping at 7:01, and the gap code is hashtag 17, 1133. Huh. Hashtag 17, 7:01. Nice one. Let's see, guys. Do we already do this one? Yeah. 3241. 1423. Okay. Let's go to the next one. 3245. Okay. What is this? Yankees? World Series? I stand with Shiv. What? Huh. Worldwide Twitter is trending, huh? Yeah. They used to control it, right? The United States Space Force dropping at 9:01. Let's check it out, guys. 9:01. 9:01. Okay. There is the confirmation, guys. 9:01. When I'm done, it will be like you would never hear, guys. Like we showed you before. If you've been paying attention and read between the lines and looking at their timestamps, you see that the United States Space Force is dropping us the 9:01. When I'm done, it will be like you would never hear. Okay. 102. me see. 102. Okay. The green to go. Military stringer. Dan Scavino's post this at 10:32 and 52 seconds. 32:52. We're not looking at 10:32 because we already looked it up, right? So, server is down. What does it tell you about the size of this movement, right? 25-23. Okay, treason. Okay, guys. Justice Kavanaugh, enemy combatants, guys. Whoa. So wait a minute. So Space Force dropped a Medal of Honor Day at 109. When I'm done, it will be like you were never here, right? Over here. Trump talking to Renegade. And there it is, guys. Kavanaugh regarding enemy combatants. Treason. Ooh, do you believe in coincidences? Drops combined paint the picture. Enemy combatants, guys. May God bless those who fight in defense of a great nation. We the people, guys. Medal of Honor. Be beautiful. This is a good one, guys. 901, 25-23, guys. Boom. Treason. September 5th, 2018. Ooh, man. That's a good one. Let's go to this one. 10:32:57. Woo! Dan Scavino is busy. A man on a mission, guys. 32:57. Oops. 32:57. Shout out to True State. We love you. 2020. Okay, guys. Seekers from Dan Scavino. That's nice. 11:08, guys.
Hey, just that last one. Check the gap codes. The total seconds is 5,741. I'll give you the mirror. 1475.
All right. Godspeed. One and all. Q+. And it's saying, we love you. Godspeed, one and all. Q+. Beautiful. Well done, Durfman. Medal of Honor Day. Posted at 11:08. Let's see, guys. Real News Head. Great to see you, my friend. 11:08. This is like clockwork. You've been prepared. 8:33. 8:33. Okay, reality is labeled as a conspiracy. You're made to feel crazy, told to obey. Remember, we are winning. Do not trust what you read. Mind warfare. Up is down, left is right. Boom time. 3380.
Gloria.
There it is, guys. Yeah. Witch hunt. Okay, let's move on. Medal of Honor, 11:08, 57, 8:57. To believe in coincidence, this is only the beginning. All heroes wear capes. Not all heroes wear capes. Okay, guys, beautiful. 11:13 and 12 seconds. 11:13. Oops. Okay. Learn outcomes. 13:12. Trip confirmed. 21:31. Okay, Sarah Deltas. Okay, 3:111. Okay, keep playing. The strike will be fast. 11:13. Hey, that's interesting. Oh yeah, okay, sure. Okay, 13:33. Sorry, Jinx. Okay, Castle Lock. Again, guys. Castle Lock, we love it. We already had that during our crumbs over here, right? From Dan Scavino. The Castle Lock that happened many, many times, guys. Right over here. Castle Lock. Hussein, the traitor. Enemy combatants, guys. The first unsealing of the first several indictments will bring about unity and change. Change we can believe in, which point to Obama, where the 319 post points to Hussein renegade, a person who betrays a country, returning rule of law to our land. We stand together as patriots. How beautiful. The Dan Scavino is hitting it again. At 1333. Let's see that. 3-3. The old dude, come on. So you are witnessing the systematic destruction of the old guard. The kickoff, start offense, May 2019. Enjoy the show, guys. Beautiful. Not all heroes wear capes. There were times where there was a day when the world asked ordinary men to do extraordinary things, guys. Shoot. This is big. This is huge. So we got Castle Lock, which point to Obama, right? Barack Hussein Obama. And then we have this one, the old guard, the kickoff offense. You're witnessing the systematic destruction of the old guard. Enjoy the show. Well, thank you so much, Dan. Let's see, another beautiful clip at 11:28 and 52 seconds. Let's have a look. Let's delete all of this. Let's make a new one. Okay. 11:28. House of Representatives. 2852. 2852. Facts matter. What is this? Okay. Right Side Broadcasting. We love you guys. Okay, let's have a look at this. It was my great honor to welcome Medal of Honor recipients this morning at the White House. Heroes. Okay, guys, it was my great honor to welcome the Medal of Honor recipients this morning at the White House. Heroes. Okay, let's see.
But I appreciate you being here. We'll do it again. I like to do it. I feel good. I feel brave among you people. You have more bravery than anybody. Look how young some of these guys are. If you go down
Beautiful, guys. 21 seconds. Let's see what drop 21 is showing us. 21. I dropped some crumbs like this over the weekend, which started intense shilling. At this point, we are far enough along that you can paint a picture without risk of jeopardizing the operation. That's beautiful. You are all heroes. Beautiful, man. Let me see. Spaces, copy. Oops. 16 spaces, guys. 17 words, guys. Trump is dropping 17 words, which you are all heroes. The Medal of Honor, the word day. There was a time when the world asked ordinary men to do extraordinary things. That's beautiful. 17 words. You are all heroes. Welcome to the White House. 16 spaces, guys. Let's look at drop 16. Get the popcorn. Friday and Saturday will deliver on the mega promise. POTUS knows that he must clean house in order to free up and demonstrate who has the authority to pass important legislation. Ha! Look at this. This was always the priority. Remember, AG Sessions cannot look like an impartial player out to get our former Obama team members, as we need him for other important work. All will come into focus. And for anyone who thinks that POTUS is not in control is kidding themselves. And also, he's 100% insulated with zero risk of impeachment. Fact. They tried it all, guys. It all failed because patrons are in control. Beautiful, guys. AG Sessions. This drop I'm always reading. And now we have a reason to read it, right? Because Trump is dropping 17 words and 16 spaces. And why are we looking at the space? Because Trump is showing you he's doing the space, right? Space. House heroes. Boom. Now you count those spaces. Oops. You see, you got 17 words, 16 spaces, 98 characters. Let's look at 98. 98. Boom. Let me see. Drum roll, please. Graphic is good. Please update and continue to log. Important more than you know. Review each sentence post happenings. Review each sentence post happenings. Okay. Big picture. Signatures have necessary meanings. Yeah. No auto pen here. Snow White, Godfather 3, guys. But graphic is good. Trump, we love you. 21, guys. How amazing. At this point, we are far enough along that you can paint a picture without risk of jeopardizing the operation. Remember, AG Sessions cannot look like an impartial player out to get all former Obama team members Hussein. First several indictments, change we can believe in. Woohoo! As we need him for other important work, guys. And there it is. Graphic is good. Review each sentence. Post happening. So go back. When something happens, go back. Like we did, right? And then it all makes sense, guys. Signatures have necessary meaning. Ha! Guys, Banksy, Parko, Miss Penny, Highlander, Native Warrior, Carrie Cameron, Deflustrated, Amigos, we love you guys. What an epic day, guys. I only had, let me show you guys, how many decodes did I have? I had one, no. Let me see, how much? I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decodes. Not even a decode, so 6 decodes. And I thought, I promised you guys to go live, so we did. But, you know, let's go to YouTube and let's go to Rumble. Okay, guys, we're back. Back on track. And see how the team is having our backs. Every single time, guys. Trump, we love you. Let's refresh. Okay, so that's it, guys. Yes.
I still have a couple that we could show, right?
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, here. I did a graphic for what happened at the start of the last show.
All right. Durfman. Okay.
Yeah. This is very simply just showing how I posted at it was 10/17/17, and then 3 seconds later that rapid response 47 happened to post 3 seconds later. And if you exit out of that and just scroll down,
okay.
Yeah, so I had just done a decode showing how rapid response 47, well, earlier in the day, they had hit a 0 delta with Danskavino to the second. And then around 5:07, they did a 3-second gap. And then at 5:08, they did another 3-second gap. And we love that 5:08 because it says right there the timing between tweets, right? Okay, so So yeah, so that was that, right? Rapid response is going to come back, folks. But first, let's go to another quick one because we discussed this on our last show. It's in the chat.
Oh yeah.
And sorry, I should have mentioned that. And we had Elon Musk hitting a 7-year delta. So we noticed that he had made a post at 1:15:01 and that it was 55 seconds off of the 7-year delta. And that 7-year delta is drop 963, which mentions stage underscore 5x5. Now, he also did a repost and happened to hit a to the minute delta. So yeah,
right.
we're seeing the 55-second gap here.
Mm-hmm.
And the 5x5 in drop 963. And it was posted at 1:14, and Elon dropped at 1:14 as well.
Yes. And 55 seconds later, guys. Interesting. Overshooting it with 55 seconds. Beautiful. Where's a stage? Green castle, red castle, clock activated, and on the clock, dude, we got those 0 deltas. That's beautiful. 7-year delta, man.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go back to. We're going back to rapid response, and these two decodes, guys, I put a bit of work into it, so I hope you enjoy these. So what happened here is that Rapid Response 47, they made a post at 10:23 and 39 seconds on March 22nd. So 22, 23, and 39. And when we mirror the middle, we get drop 3322. 3322 says, "Stay tuned." And it's a Twitter post by an Anon. And I only copied the very top of it. It's worth taking a look because it's a good one. But I highlighted what the guy was saying at the very beginning. There are, these are the kind of Q proofs that are almost eerie. And this one to me is kind of eerie.
Mm-hmm.
So if you scroll all the way up, we'll see that 6-year delta, there's actually a 1 minute and 23 second gap between the two. So that's highlighted there, right? Well, then guess what, guys? The next morning at 1:23, Elon posted at 1:23 and 44 seconds. So already that 1:23 is kind of interesting because of that gap code, right? Now, what you're looking at here is the gap between Jack Posobiec's post and rapid response. So Posobiec posted at 2130 seconds. So that gives you a 1 hour, 23 minute gap with rapid response.
What? Okay.
Yeah. So from Pasobix to Rapid Response 47, you've got 1 hour, 23 minutes. And yeah, what I pointed out here was, well, you've got the middle of the timestamp from Elon. And if you mirror that, like we mirrored rapid responses, well, we get 4, 3, 2, 1. The hive mind is alive and well. And yeah, I thought it was worth showing Drop 2100 because you've got the Do It Q picture. You've got 1 in a billion coincidence. And then here you have, how often does the presidential motorcade honk upon request? You could say that's Trump saluting the Anons, right? So the rapid response video they posted, which was 47 seconds long.
Yeah.
It says
Mind you.
it says that Wyatt Hendrickson was saluting President Trump. So the salute, the honk. And yeah, I highlighted the world is watching, the world is changing. So
these are the kind of Q proofs that are almost eerie.
Yeah, nothing.
Stay tuned.
Nothing is random. Everything has meaning. So now let's move on to what.
That's a repost, man. Well done.
Thank you. So then, Elon, later on in the day, he did some more interesting stuff, which I'm about to post in the chat. Wow. This is awesome, by the way. We're getting so many new names today. We've got 50 Chick.
50 Chick. Awesome.
Yeah, probably another one that came over from And We Know. So,
And We Know, guys.
Shout out to LT. All right, so what happened here, guys, is
I'm getting a call. 1 second, so please continue, Durf. I'll be back in as soon as possible. 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, hey, let me give a few more shout outs while we wait for Hopper. Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned Miss Penny Black helped out with that last one. She's the one who pointed out that the gap code between Jack Posobiec and Rapid Response 47 was 1 hour and 23 minutes. So big shout out to Miss Penny Black for letting us know. And let me see here, the YouTube chat. We have Yos, we have Look for What, Miss Eagle. It's great to see you again. Elaine Degagne, the Full Monty, Kindra DeLeon, great to see you. And let me see here, Jasmine Rose.
Okay, guys.
Big thank you
so much for holding the line, Durf.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, gave me a chance to give you a few shout outs and was just about to give one to Deflustrated and Jordy for helping us out with the chats. RNH, Real Newshead, good to see you. Giants for Breakfast, great to see you too. All right, so let me go through this one as quickly as I can. So we had Elon Musk at the top left. He's posting a tweet, or he's posting on X, I should say, at 1:17 and 23 seconds. And he posted a short video that happened to be, and let me make sure I get this one right, John McEntee. John McEntee happens to be that guy on the left side of the Do It Q picture.
Oh,
right?
Wait a minute. Okay, so Elon is dropping a picture of the guy from the Do It Q.
Yeah, it was a short 18-second video.
Nice. All right.
So that's John McEntee, who was featured in the Do It Q picture.
Mm.
And there it is. And what happened next is that he deleted that post.
All right.
Right under the Do It Q picture, you see where it says this page doesn't exist.
Try searching for something else. That's funny.
So, I guess, you know what? You can scroll all the way back down to the bottom left again. 3271s, that's the mirror of the minutes and seconds. 3271s says, enjoy the show, VIP Patriot.
Boom.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, McKenty's a VIP Patriot. The dude's on the Do It Q picture, right? So then we had 1317 just to the right of
Great
Elon.
point by Real News Head.
Oh,
where are you going to meet for the 250th birthday party? We should get a fund to plan something. Well, Real News Head, that's how awesome would it be to come together? That's a great point.
Let's go to Mar-a-Lago.
Love you. Oh yeah, why not?
All right. So yeah, we were at 1317 right there, which I just remembered I was gonna do a little feature on that one, because if you zoom in on the picture right there, it says future unlocks past at the end. Right? So I shortened this one, as you can see with the dotted line there. But 1317 says, the world is watching. And what do we have in 2100? The world is watching. And that's right. Yeah. Enjoy the show.
The world is watching. Enjoy the show, VIP Patriots. The world is watching. The world is watching. Do it Q. All right.
So now we have the middle of that deleted truth or deleted post. I guess that's not a truth. So that deleted post, the middle gives us 3172. And 3172 happens to be a delta for the day.
Boom. 323. 323, guys.
Now, this one we pointed out as well, right? Because it's the one that says Democrats haven't been this mad at Republicans since we freed their slaves. And yeah, this one's followed up with my turn. Right? Now,
Bondi.
Can you zoom in, actually, go back at the top and zoom in on that red square? So we see that was posted March 23rd, 2019 at 19:52 p.m. And if we follow that red line, we see that Elon posted 17 minutes later.
Boom.
So he posted at 8:09 p.m., which, again, I could have pointed out 8:09, 8 plus 0 plus 9 is a 17, right? and he's doing a 17-minute delta.
Boom.
And he's reposting Mario Nawfal, who happens to be reposting himself a video by none other than Rapid Response, who had posted at 10:17 and 20 seconds.
Yeah. The 3-second thing, right? From the
Right.
beginning. The three,
yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Where
no,
is
that
it?
was it. That was it. Go back to the Rapid Response. Now,
yeah.
exit.
Go up. Yeah, gotcha. This one. Dude. Come on. 17 minutes, 17 seconds, 17 minutes, and 20 seconds. And there it is, guys. Rapid Response 47, retweeted by Mario and retweeted by Elon. 17 minutes after the Delta. My turn. Wow.
Yep. And if you go all the way to the bottom there, 2577 mentions 17-minute delta between tweets, cherry on top.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is from Q alerts, right?
Yeah.
You can tell that it's different. You know, the gray's different. All of that's different. Also, you get 10:58 p.m. EST.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas QAG gives you the military time.
Yeah. The 22:58, yeah.
So now, guys, what I did is you can actually go to the next picture because this post has a second picture. And I decided to make a graphic from the QAG post.
Mm-hmm.
Because in QAG, we see an anon posted. He took 2 screenshots. This one is showing... this one is showing Trump at 9:28 p.m. saying acknowledging, right? And then we see right under at 2:33 p.m. in the afternoon, someone asked, please tweet knowledge as one more proof. Sorry, I don't. Here it is. So please tweet the word knowledge on POTUS. Next tweet for one more coincidence. Now, as you can see, I actually looked up those tweets. So you have the one at 9:28 at the top. You see the acknowledging, right?
Yes.
And the one before at 9:11. And before that, I think he had posted maybe once at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
If memory serves me right. So his next tweet after the request that came in at 2:33, two and then a double digit, right? 2:33. Mm-hmm. And then POTUS tweeted at 9:11, so a 1 and a double digit again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 17 minutes later, he did the acknowledging.
Mm-hmm.
To which Q posted about an hour later, maybe an hour and a half later, saying, acknowledging the Anon who had made those 2 screenshots saying Q proof. And Q ended up saying plus 17-minute delta between tweets, cherry on top. So those are the 2 tweets, guys.
Beautiful.
And if you're wondering why I've been looking for these 17 minutes or 17-second gap, well, there you go, guys.
Cherry on top. There's another one. The The man that knows without being told. The cherry on top. RQ Durf, man. The cherry on top. Okay, guys. Gotta remember that one.
So that's what I have for you guys so
Beautiful,
far.
Man.
Beautiful. Yeah, those two, they definitely. Well, you see, like this one, it started at 117 and then it ends at 809.
Mm-hmm.
So, for that to come together, and for the other one, for me to notice that, hey, look, Elon was posting at 123. There's a 123 gap. And then again, shout out to Miss Penny for letting me know that Jack Posobiec's and Rapid Responses were 1 hour 23 minutes apart. So those 1, 2, 3s, and then in the one where you had the red button, the 9 seconds, you had the 1, 2, 3, 4 in there, right? 12:34. There's a 12:34.
Yeah.
It wasn't that one, but
let me see if I can find it.
So, well, high five back to you, Susie, 1638, and Miss Penny. Again, big shout out to you for the assist on that one. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed it.
It's beautiful, man. I have to run. It's 10 minutes. It's 6:38, so I gotta be there in an hour. So I gotta run, guys. Durfman, thank you so much for these epic decodes, guys. I can't do these shows alone, guys. I don't have my eyes anywhere. But again, if you use the tools that we use, that Q gave us, these things are possible, right? They're answering back, making sure to confirm, and again, big shout out to the Q team, because our shows are only as good as the crumbs that you guys are putting out there. And boy, are you guys spoiling us yet again, guys. So let me give the final words to our beloved Lance of this epic quest, and stick to the end, because I'm going to shout each and every one out, because you know they'll love you, right?
Well, we had some epic confirmations today, for sure. Whew. I took some pictures, so hopefully I can make us a good little, cut up of today, because yeah, we had some epic confirmations today. Thank you, team. Thank you, Scavs. Thank you, POTUS. Thank you, Scavs. Or thank you, Scavs again. Thank you, Grasshopper. Thank you, Durf. And thank you, chat. And we'll probably be back with you guys on either Thursday or Friday. So
yeah,
love you guys.
Yes, Lance, we love you, man. Again, I'm going to see Little Grasshopper, guys, for the first time in my life. So again, Banksy17, cool for you. We love you. Lance, we love you, man. Thank you for always hosting the OBS.
Your little mini-me.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful baby, guys. And again, Jos Reiners, we love you. Final words to our beloved RQ Durfman, the cherry on top, guys.
The man with the cherry on top.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you all so much for joining. Ted Phillips, Dick Tracy, Miss Penny, Giants for Breakfast, Do No Good, Banksy17, Carrie Cameron, another fellow Canadian, along with Stratman Picks. Jordy, thank you so much. Darn it, I'm so sorry. Forgot to read his email again. But I wanted to make sure to let you know, Grasshopper, that Native Warrior... Sorry, guys. Native Warrior 08 was saying, I will burn some sage and say prayers for you and your missus and the new baby, Mini Hopper. Awesome. So thank you for that, Native Warrior. Susie Dukes, I hope you're still here and that you've enjoyed the show. Astounded 17, great to see you. Florida Constitutionalist. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you, Miss Penny Black, for gifting another 5 subscriptions.
Oh, wow. My God.
Thank you, Ulrich, for joining. Highlander is getting a membership. Ulrich is getting a membership. Carrie Cameron getting a membership. Let's see, we've got 2 more guys.
2 more. Who is it going to be, guys?
Who's it gonna be?
Oh, Jordy M again. We love you, man. Five-Fold Chick, welcome to the Ratcaster Club. Jojo Gons, welcome to the Ratcaster Club. And again, thank you to Jordy M and Miss Penny Black. You guys are epic, mind-blowing. We love you. To the moon and back. And again, guys, be with us on the next show, guys, because it's going to be big. And again, Durfman, your final words to our beloved chat.
Well, I was going to say thank you to Trump, Scavino, Elon Musk, whoever's running that Rapid Response 47 account. You're having fun with me, and I'm enjoying it. Everybody else, Kevin Cork, George Papadopoulos, the rest of you unknowns, the less than 10, we love you guys. Love you, Lance. Love you, Hopper. We love Mrs. Hopper and Minnie Hopper, and we'll see you guys Thursday or Friday.
Okay, guys. See you guys on Thursday or Friday, guys. Big shout out to almost 1,000 people, patrons watching on Twitter, guys. We love you guys to the moon and back. Shout out to everybody watching on Rumble. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. And shout out to everybody watching on Pildernet. We're going to release a scratch off. We're going to love you. We're going to see you on Thursday, I believe. But again, guys, let us play Hold the Line. Let me shout each and every one out because you know I love you. And see you guys on Thursday, guys. I'm not sure because there's somebody's coming over taking measurements for the kitchen. So maybe Friday, guys. Who knows? Follow us on all the social medias because we're gonna let you know over there when we're gonna go live, guys. I'm having so many plays that I gotta keep spinning, guys. So please bear with me these upcoming 5 weeks ahead. 5-6 weeks ahead. Please bear with me. I'm gonna be back stronger and better than ever before. But again, guys, I got a lot on my plates. Trucy, we love you. Will for you to see. J Tron, we love you guys. Let's play Hold the Line. And yes.
Last thing, Oot or UTT was gifted a membership by Jordy.
Okay. UTT, welcome to the Ratcaster Club. And Jordy, thank you so much. Miss Penny Blacks, thank you so much. And again, guys, let's play Hold the Line. And again, let me ask, was the music too loud for my voice in the beginning?
Maybe a tiny bit.
Yeah? Okay, so I got to bump it down. Just a little bit. Let me see, guys. Okay, guys. let's do it like this. There it is. 1, 2. Where's the other? Okay, guys, let's play Hold the Line and let me shout each and every one out because you know I love you. And let's bring it down just to 58, 85. Let's see how that works. Okay, guys, see you guys on Friday, I believe. God bless you all.
be back in some form.
Too many of us think it is impossible. Too many think it is unreal. But that is a dangerous, defeatist belief.
Shout out to you.
It leads to the conclusion that we are gripped by forces
we cannot control. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the storm Magda. Okay, guys, we have arrived. God bless you all, and see you guys on Friday, guys. I love you to the moon and back. And again, if something happens, we're going to go live. So please, be on your toes and follow us on all the social medias. Hit that bell of notification so you get an alert when we go live, because you don't want to miss these shows, guys. Big shout out to the Q team. Our shows are only as good as the crumbs that you guys are putting out there, and boy are you guys spoiling us. I'm gonna see little Grasshopper, guys. I gotta run. God bless you all. Lance and Durfman, thank you so much for always being there with us. These shows are not possible without you. Lance, take it away. See you on Friday.